Okay. Oh, fuck. Why did I... Okay, there we go. Okay, hey, everybody. Hey, sweet Jake. Mr. No Dad. Yeah, I might as well fix this. Alright. That'll work. That'll work. That was a little too loud. Okay, but yeah, how is everybody doing tonight? Alright, continue. Okay. Good. Good. I'm glad y'all are doing good and fine. I like to hear that. What the fuck am I even doing? Track down my badge? Yeah, gonna have to find that eventually. Ask Kuno. Oh, I should go talk to Kuno. Fucking Kuno, a twat. Yeah, we'll go talk to Kuno real quick. Let's see what that little punk ass motherfucker. Okay, Jake.
Kuno's like Kuno's dad. Kuno doesn't give a
fuck about anything. But tomorrow's Metal Gear Solid 3. Like it has been, like the schedule has been for quite a while now.
The fuck about it?
Hey, where's the rest of his armor?
Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor.
How come?
That fuck imp had one thing majorly wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant.
A mutant?
Do you remember how he looked? Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's too big for any man. Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away.
Oh, come on. He's just pretending that he doesn't care because he's too small for the armor.
I won't call him out on it. He don't like that. So. What do you mean you threw it away?
Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big. Kuno kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style. That shit means nothing to Kuno.
You threw it in the sea?
Yeah, that shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. Kuno's a fucking monk.
I love Kuno. Fucking. I don't know why Kuno is so funny to me like that. But anyway, yeah. Do I want a bottle? You want a bottle of water? You want a bottle of water? Take you to the hospital. I won't rock in mid float. Did I tell you, fucking Kuno is the best.
You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gate.
Who you mean, troubadour?
Yeah, cock and boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit. Came around pretending like he cares about cows.
Pretending like he cares.
So yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows. Trying to catch a peep at Kuro's armor. Go to the gate. Ask him yourself.
Yes,
Okay.
this troubadour has it. You can feel it.
Oh, he better. He better fucking have it.
You're testing. Get lost.
Okay,
Kuno
I'm
doesn't
off.
fucking-
I'm off. Goddamn. But yeah, the Danish is so throatless. Potato in the throat. Oh, dude. Why is there potato in there? Why they got a fucking potato in there? Oh, the jolly mask. Oh, we gotta be racist about it. Okay. We still gotta sing karaoke. What kind of game is this? This is the best game. This is, you know how in Fallout 3 and New Vegas, how like the dialogue options are some of the best things in that game? This is Fallout New Vegas dialogue options, the game. I love it.
Right to work!
Like, this game is just amazing, I tell ya. I fucking tell ya. This game, I got a question for you. Am I ever gonna play Fallout? Maybe. I can't really say, because Fallout, at least Fallout 3 in New Vegas, I have played the ever-living fuck out of those two games. So I really don't know if I would actually play them again. I'd probably have to play like a mod or something. Like like the fucking Frontiers mod. Yeah, let's play some fucking Fallout Frontiers. Yeah, that'd be a great idea, baby. Yeah, that's the fucking woman. Let's see if we can find that one again. What was that one? That was... No. It was... Which one was it? I can't find it. Kingdom of Conscience? White Morning. Ah, well, it's somewhere in there. Anyway. Now, Kuno fucking said... What? What did he say? Closet? Where's... specifics? I don't even know who she... I think I know. Wait. I think I know who she is. Okay. I don't get it, but okay. Okay. Yeah, do your little... Go do your shit homework. Do your fucking homework, Kuno. Kuno don't give a fuck. Although I'm really surprised at the amount of times I get called a faggot in this game. I'm kind of surprised, but at the same time, I'm not surprised. And it's always from that one girl.
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
The Hardy Boys gave me a recording. They say it proves the deceased's intentions to commit rape.
It sounds like the boys would have preferred my saying it did happen. I didn't want to get caught up in this.
She is not at all worried the tape will contradict her statement.
What does that recording say?
We are in the process of listening to it, but haven't yet.
She nods, exhaling a dense cloud of sick.
Yeah, okay, we'll come back. I guess we gotta find a recording. I know there's something down there in the pawn shop. I guess we'll go back down there and find it. Meh. No, I don't want to look at that. I'm gonna go down the steps. Yeah, but so you're trying to smoke me? Well, I mean, yeah, if it's just fag, that works. Faggot didn't really work that well. At least not for that. But watch out, because smoke means something else too, so... Yeah, if someone's trying to smoke you, oh, you're gonna get smoked. Be willing to bet you'll get smoked. But... hopefully not, though. Come on, I have an SSD. Why is it so slow? Okay. Nope. Go down back this way. Get in there. Oh, really? That sounds pretty cool, Jake. Yeah, well, I would ask what celebrities, but I guess it doesn't really matter.
If you don't mind, please put the flashlight away. Some of us have photonic sensitivities.
Fuck your photonic sensitivities. It's like, oh, right, sorry about that.
I do appreciate it.
Okay. I guess you don't want me holding my fucking flashlight in my hand. Hey, you want my flashlight in my hand? Okay.
Hello again. How can I help you?
Well, I'm looking for something that plays a tape for police business.
Yeah, we still have those boom boxes on the shelves.
Good for you. Where can I... I can't get that one yet.
The boomboxes wait on the shelves, and your boombox, that gold and amber Harmon Waushi, stares at you longingly with its
Waushi?
tape-reel eyes.
Waushi. Can I just play a tape on that one boombox, on one of the boomboxes real quick?
Sorry, man. I can't be giving out freebies. Never have, won't now.
Can I get a discount in this boombox? A police discount?
A discount? I do have to keep the lights on, man. It's 12 real.
A man like that in a neighborhood like this, in a rickety house falling into the sea, there's fear in him. Use it to your advantage.
Yeah, aren't you afraid of masked gunmen? The roof falling in? Killer waves? Aircraft accidents? Botched surgeries? I'll buy it for 4 real.
No, not really. I expect momentous change at any moment. But it seems that you are.
Oh, I know. I really want Ghost of Tsushima to finally be on PC one day. That seems like such a great fucking game. Like Ghost of Tsushima makes me want to play Neo again. One day, maybe. I'll probably do that at some point. Since that'll be the closest I can get to it. But yeah, I really want to fucking play Tsushima so much.
Fine. 4 real it is.
Success.
Cool.
Sort of. Whatever gets the job done, right?
Hell yeah. $20 is $20. Okay, yeah, thanks for the discount, man. Here's the money from the boombox.
And here you are. Quality sound reproduction on the go. It'll play anything, wherever, turn any tape into a conversation of sounds and shapes.
Shapes. The fuck? Shapes. Why shapes?
The porter reel is just what you needed. The
Nice.
reels attach to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is routed behind the magnetic reader.
No, if it's emotional in that way, then that should be a good game. Although let's hope it's emotional in the way that makes me want to actually play it again. As much as I liked RDR 2 the first time, I don't ever want to play that game again. Like I got the good ending for Arthur, where he dies on top of the mountain there, looking at the sunrise. I got that ending. That was a good one. Almost made me cry. Probably would now, but actually, I got an idea. Well, we got the. Okay, wait, no, we're actually walking around with a boombox. What? Bruh, he has the boombox. I didn't think it'd be a boombox. That's a little too much. Yeah, I could replay the RDR2 missions, but to be honest, most of the missions aren't worth replaying again. I got the story the first time. I think that's all I really needed.
The porter reel is
Okay.
push, command set, and
Ah.
the tape starts spinning. Violent static and machine sounds fill the air.
Separately, but even separately, they're not worth replaying.
This isn't Revachol. This is a fucking village. I can almost see the elephants.
The harbor. That's the sound of a Valson crane.
Okay.
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up. Soldier of the apocalypse style. Kill shit. Dogs and chickens too. Gonna run a room, Cordy. A real nice room. I don't give a shit. I'm fucking done. I'm done mentally.
Dude, mood.
I'll fucking do them all in. Rape that disco cunt on the counter. You know, the dance a whore upstairs. Do it Kohoi style. Never did get that taste out of my mouth.
The lieutenant
Huh.
presses the button marked Arrête on your porter reel. The tape stops spinning.
You're just unable to get off the game. Well, I guess if you like that kind of game. But oh yeah, the Manimals in the original RDR. Yeah, I saw that one. That was a weird ass glitch. Funny as fuck just to see some random ass shit. Like a dude flying around and shit, flapping his arms like a bird. It was fucking funny. But I've seen it. I just haven't. But no, I've never actually played RDR 1 myself. Although now that I played RDR 2, I probably should play the first one again, or for the first time. But no, I've never actually played it myself. But I've heard RDR and Undead Nightmare are actually pretty fucking good. But no, never actually played it myself yet. Maybe one day. But it'd be off stream if I ever do. I really don't want to do that game again. The second one. Oh my god, it was good, but so bad. What was that at the very end? Silence?
End of recording.
Who is this Cordy?
Corty could be short for Cortenard, one of the other mercenaries, the one he was talking to. The third one must be relaying the signal.
What's Kohoi?
A village on the Samaran Isola, in South Safre. Tribe committed war crimes there, the kind of thing he talks about.
Yeah, I know. I definitely couldn't tolerate online. I can't in most games, to be honest. You think he was there?
Who knows? Maybe the tattoos would have an answer. We would need to know the story of this man's service.
What do you think?
It seemed authentic enough. Probably recorded off the shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. He sounded like he was on patrol around the harbor walls.
Yeah, I think he sounded alright, just letting off some steam.
Yes. It was just locker room talk.
Huh.
There's more going on here than we know.
Okay then, what now?
I think we've got a few more questions for class here, don't you? This seems to contradict her testimony, at least to some degree.
As you take out the tape, the boombox tunes itself back to the cheery radio again, spewing out beats like it's a Friday night. The contrast feels chilly, inappropriate even.
Tell me about it. Okay, we did that. Talk to Clocher. Oh yeah, I should do that.
A rusting control panel with you grab the handle and pull the lever up. As soon as the metal connects against the contact pins, you hear a loud clunk. Then, the water lock starts moving.
Ah, finally. Cool.
Okay, if we ever need to get to the coast, then this is the way. But please, contain your wanderlust for now. I don't want us to get sidetracked, not with everything that's going on.
Yeah, the infamous 2
Focus
platinum
on
is
one
easy.
thing, achieve it, then the next, he thinks. That's the task chain.
Just as long as you remember the fucking the start new to start a new game on hard. You have to start it on hard, play the tutorial, quit out, and then restart it again on hard. Like, it's retarded. It really fucking is. But as long as you do it right the first time, then it's pretty easy. You just got to do it right the first time. That's the only thing. I still gotta ask Kuno about the fucking clothes in the trash. Why haven't I fucking gotten it yet? You know, expert mode. That's what all that do. Just increase their damage and decrease yours. It's hardly an expert mode.
Kuno's like Kuno's yeah? The kingdom of Kuno? The fuck do you want with it?
The dead man's clothes were in the fucking trash container. How'd they get there?
Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno.
I need to know. It could be a late in the investigation. Someone may have tampered with the murder scene. Oh,
Listen. Kuno doesn't care about this small time shit. Just listen. Kuno saw what you did there, dumpster diving. Sad shit. Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing. Your size, good price. 500 real.
Alright, entertain me. What's so great about these pants?
Pig, these are found modulars. Liquid fit, performance crotch, urban survival shit. Made in Mirova by scientists.
Performance crotch.
Scientists.
Performance crotch. Okay, performance crotch. It was easier than your first playthrough on easy. That is pretty fucking easy. That's a sad difficulty, but yeah, island we a fucking island, mate. Thanks for joining, Mouse. How you fucking doing this evening? You got me fucking potato.
Believe it, you need this shit.
Okay.
These could drastically improve your chances of survival in the urban wilderness. Coach Physical Instrument endorses these pants. They are tartan ready.
What? Wait, wait, I asked you what happened to his clothes. Oh, you must have seen them laying around.
Look, Kuno ain't seen shit lying around. Except for that you took away. Now you want performance gear or not, Grandpa?
The lieutenant remains silent, but his expression couldn't say, "I told you so," any louder.
Okay, no. Kuno, you don't know anything about tampering, about the tampering I'm investigating, and I've already got pants.
Whatever. Kuno was trying to help you, but you're too fat for fouling anyway, pig.
There's also this mug in the trash.
The fuck? A mug in the trash? Is this about the fucking clothes again?
Yes. Does this racist mug have anything? No. Yes, does this... let's go all fancy on him. Yes, does this quite better not take it out of its historical context mug have anything to do with it?
Yeah, Kuno sees where this is going. Kuno's got that fast brain. You saying you picked it after the mug fucker? Cause he's the clothes fucker?
You sure? Anyway. But yeah, Infamous, Infamous, the easiest game. It might be the easiest. It should be, I think. At least it's the only Infamous game I've played, so it should be easy. But yeah, First Light, I don't even count First Light. It's trash. I'm playing the Batgirl DLC. Huh. That's not too bad. Batgirl DLC. Arkham Knight. Trying to remember what that even is. I don't think I played that. But whatever. Hopefully it's good. Ah. Okay. The Infamous Second Son. On your game enjoy. That's not too bad.
I can't hear you,
Second
Kuno.
Son
Speak
seems like a
louder,
good game.
Kuno.
Okay. It's exactly what I'm saying, Kuno. Someone has tampered with the crime scene. Clean some of it up.
Shit, that's tense. Someone's going to the beat-down basement, huh? Mug guy gonna get tied to the radiator.
The kid may have something there. He's already come up with an interrogation technique too.
Kuno doesn't know who put that shit in there. And if he did, he wouldn't squeal. But if you find out, maybe you can...
Can fuck him? No. Okay.
Stop turning into a pig, Kuno. They're trying to get you hooked on the snitching. Get away from my Kuno.
Damn, girl.
Yeah? Get your bacon shit away. Kuno doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit done and out of Kuno's face.
The ladder. Ever climb it?
Look at that fucking shit. You're trying to get Kuno killed.
So, would you say the ladder is unclimbable?
Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking acrobat.
The lieutenant takes a quick note in his notebook.
Not an acrobat. Okay.
It's a trap, Kuno. Don't climb it, Kuno.
What's in the greenhouse over there?
Dunno. Kiptas gardener used to work there.
The gardener? She's not actually a gardener. Turns out she's a union fixer.
The fuck does this have to do with the Kuno? Kuno doesn't give a shit who she is.
Well, goddamn.
You were expecting relaying this information to him to be more rewarding, right? Telling him you found out she isn't a gardener. You know what you should do if you want to get rewarded? Drugs. Drugs are more rewarding than work.
Yeah, they are. Hey, Amber Heard. Hey, you dumb cunt. Thanks for dropping in, bitch. How you doing tonight, slut?
Or alcohol. If you don't want to do drugs. Alcohol is just as rewarding,
Yeah.
but it isn't a drug. This has been going on for quite a while, hasn't it? You've been thinking about drugs and alcohol for a long time now. Juicy drugs. Tasty alcohol. Seems kind of boring now, going back to... What was this about? Some yard? Yards aren't interesting. Only drugs are interesting. Drugs and alcohol. You feel sad now, but what can you do? Life has to go on. With a heavy sigh, you say,
I might have questions later. For now, let's talk about something else.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, those aren't too bad, actually, but I don't want to waste all my money.
Kuno doesn't
Fucking care. But, oh, God. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so now we just gotta find out who else might have unauthorized access. But anyway. What did Kuno fucking say? About go to the harbor gates and ask the Jolly Mesk. Okay. I think I know who that is. So we're looking for our gun. Gotta find that. Okay. Okay. Nothing interesting here. We'll go back upstairs, talk to her, do some shit up there. And maybe we'll find more money later. Be able to afford my room for the night. Yeah, I'm not gonna steal out of her fucking medicine cabinet, even though I could. That'd be a quick bit of money, but I don't need to do it. Be really easy. Okay. You lied to me.
Officer, it's a fine day for questions.
We've listened to the recording. The deceased states he's intended to commit rape.
She puts her coffee cup down
Yeah.
with a soft ring as the porcelain meets the metal table. This does not surprise her.
Did he? I never said he was a good man, or that he had good intentions. Only that he was never bad to me.
On the tape, he specifically identifies you as the target.
Where did they get this recording exactly?
It's intercepted radio chatter of the deceased, recorded via de-encryption station. It's authentic enough.
Does he say he's gonna do it Soldier of the Apocalypse style?
Those are the exact words he used.
Yeah. That was practically his pickup line.
A memory surfaces in her tired neocortex. It's not entirely unpleasant.
Did he say whores a lot? Was he pretty much on the verge of doing it Kohoi style?
Kohoi style was mentioned.
He wasn't actually there. He didn't do a tour, or at least didn't tell me he did. Would have been overkill anyway. He lived his own little Kohoi. It wasn't his everything.
Do you think he was trying to scare people?
No. I'm pretty sure he did all those things. And then had to internalize them to keep on living. Until they just sort of turn into his, what's the word I'm looking for?
His persona?
Running joke. I was gonna say running joke. And it sounds like you didn't even get the good bits. Lely's punchlines got way, way funkier than that. He was like the Seminoles conflict, the Kohoi massacre, and the 36 famine in Yezut all rolled into one person, then cast in Norani ceramic armor, which he wore in bed and in the shower.
Huh? In bed? Why?
When he said he was done, and done mentally,
The fuck?
it didn't sound like a joke. Sounded like a deeply troubled man.
No, hold on. He said he was mentally done. Weren't you afraid?
Afraid of what? That tape the Hardy Boys recorded? Your mother probably never told you this, but girls are evil.
Well, I know that.
Had I the physical robustness and social support, I'd be in Cohoy. I would be tearing it up Soldier of the Apocalypse style.
She wouldn't. She doesn't have the full Hoy in her.
Did he tell you he had actually done any of those things? He and Martinez, I mean?
No. We were too busy laying waste to our own nervous systems to direct any of the fury outward.
Huh.
He seemed happy, I guess. At ease. As much as a man like him could be.
There is a small measure of pride in her that she could quell the rage in such a being.
Thank you for clearing that up, miss. Whenever you're ready. I'm interested to hear what Titus Hardy has to say now.
She takes a very small sip of her coffee and smiles.
Yeah, now that you have some time, can you tell us more about the victim?
Like, for example, his name?
Actually, officer, I didn't know his name. I just called him Lely.
A nickname?
I guess. He came from Lelystad. It's short for that. And it was his army name, apparently. He said his real name wasn't his. I tried to pry it out of him, but it was no use.
Lelystad. That's a good start. We have a few questions you can help us with. A few things he alone can answer.
The young woman cranes her neck, trying to catch a glimpse of the page the lieutenant passed to you. On it is a list of autopsy observations recorded neatly in blue ink. The last missing pieces of a puzzle of flesh.
Okay, yeah, where is Lelystad, the place, I mean?
In Oranje, officer. It's, I think municipality is the term. A nowhere town there.
You were almost right, officer. That means his race was occidental, not mondial. I'll update the form.
Yeah, look at her. Were you both from Orange?
Yes.
Orange?
We were compatriots.
Whatever the fuck it is.
Did that bring you together?
No. He was too old for that. And from another part of Oranjenrijk. I didn't even understand his accent. What brought us together wasn't Oranje. It was bad habits.
Sex, alcohol.
Ah, two great things.
No love for Muta Aranye. Wasn't he a soldier?
A military man, but not a patriot?
No. He left the national service after they taught him to do what he did on Seminine. He wasn't the flag-waving kind. He was the making money, killing people kind. He was by no means a stupid man. A people person. A small platoon leader. Certainly not a patriot.
A flash of rage comes over you. The words have already left your mouth.
That disgraceful mercenary. The Ordanese state should have checked his breast for sublime patriotic rage before they trained him. What?
Had he passed that test, we wouldn't have gotten along. Come to think of it, maybe it was our hateful Oranje that brought us together. I love Revachol, though. I hope she loves me, too.
How old was he, miss?
He was 42.
42? Are you sure? I would have had him above 50.
He had many scars that made him appear older. But no. We even celebrated his birthday, like, some weeks ago. It was a funny 2 days. He had little reason to lie to me.
We were slightly off then. Thank you for clearing it up.
The adversary one.
His eye color?
Blue. Light blue. They were like little blue galaxies, you know? It was strange, seeing those eyes in his fucked up face. Pardon the swearing. I do him an injustice. He wasn't ugly. And he had a beautiful, soft voice. Very surprising, what with all the scarring. It was quite something, watching him speak.
He had a combat wound on his chin and mouth?
Yes. Severe. It made him look like half his face was cracking away in some strange smile. That and those eyes.
Ah, yes. His hair, if you can remember?
It was light brown, almost blonde. He darkened it with brilliantine, made it oily. Not nice to stroke. I couldn't convince him to leave it alone.
He had a tattoo. What did it mean?
Oh, that.
It's clear she liked it.
Was it a map of his... Yeah, it was a map of his service history?
Sure, service history. It was mostly for showing off to chicks, though.
For showing off to chicks? How so?
How? Imagine him lying in bed. Freakish musculature laid out on the sheets. Scarred, of course. Tattooed. The sheets are dirty for some reason.
Okay, I like the sound of that.
He's smoking and drinking, of course. And his chest and shoulders and arms are studded with stars. Tens, hundreds of them. Maybe even thousands.
Let's not go that crazy.
And the woman goes like, "What was this, baby?" And he says, "That was too hardcore. Don't ask me about that." So she goes, "Okay, but what's this, baby?" And he's like, "Saw some bat shit there. Killed some loincloths." And so it goes. Star after star. Port after port. Third world country after third world country. And he's done horrible things in every single one of them.
You were the women in this? Or you were the woman in this?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, can you tell us precisely what these mean?
No, thank you. I've seen enough of him dead. I can tell you what they meant without looking at them.
Go on.
He was a blue-eyed boy with thick arms, from a small town. He was also poor, and the government of Orania needed some people killed, so they turned him into a grotesque killer. For money. He went to Killer Academy in Vredefort. Then he killed some people in the Seminine Islands. And on other islands, too. All of the islands. After this, he came to Revachol and got killed himself.
Okay. Yeah, we'll get that done. Yeah, I'll talk to her later on then. That'll be easy. Do that later. Probably. Find my gun. Find her husband. Talk to him again later after this. Okay, I'll do that. Yeah. Alright, it's all pretty simple from here. Okay. Yeah. Okay, thanks for clearing that up.
Change of topic, perhaps?
Could it... That would be dumb. Okay, yeah, tell me something odd. Did he enjoy his death?
Why do you ask?
It came to me in an occult vision.
Wow. A mystic. How intriguing. I have no doubt this is all adequate and true. I do not doubt the signs, but maybe you're interpreting them wrong? He enjoyed life, you see. A little too much, if anything. Up to the point where other people had to pay for it.
And if I could feed her to the dogs, I probably would later. I don't think I've seen any real animal in this game yet. Now, could it be love that did him in?
It very well could be, yes.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? I have no idea. I don't even know what you mean. Love did him in? What does that mean?
Yeah, he told me love did him in.
That's not funny, officer.
Or maybe love is somebody's name.
Her voice is like a slash through the air. Her shoulders tense up.
Yeah, something miraculous is coming, he told me.
The lieutenant blinks. His expression does not change. All right, let's see where this is going.
Yep. From far out in the northeast, or in the northwest, he told me.
Cool.
We requested a semen sample, or semen screening from processing.
Good for you.
What do you think it will tell us?
I don't know how a semen sample works, officers. How many days after intercourse does it have to be? I don't even know if he had sex with someone else. We didn't go steady.
Huh. I think we're finished with this line of questioning.
All right.
Coolly, gracefully, she pours herself more coffee.
Eh. Could. Actually, I got a better idea. I'll unlock that. And let's see, what's one I can do? The 15th Indo tribe? I don't even know what the fuck that means. Hurts? What? White morning. You see yourself from above. You've passed out from. Yeah, I won't read it. It's too fucking much. Eh. Kingdom of Conscience. Huh. Huh. We'll do that one. Why the fuck not? This game looks Virginia? Okay. How does the game look Virginia? I don't get it. It keeps track of shit I can do. Cool. Okay. Yeah, we're done with her. Okay, we'll go talk to Titus downstairs. Let's see if the tipmaster down here has anything to do with it. I really want to fucking sing karaoke.
It's you again. What is it?
I listened to the tape. It's bullshit. Yeah, so I talked to Classy about the tape.
And?
Yeah, and nothing. She stands by what she said.
That fucking fucker. You're the worst cops in Revachol. I gave you gold on that tape.
Gold? It was just locker room talk. It's not evidence.
Locker room talk. What are you, fucking brain dead? I've been to plenty of locker rooms. They don't plan rapes there.
You ain't been to the right kind of locker rooms, my dude.
Sounds like you wanted it to change her mind about the hanged man. This is definitely personal.
What did she have to say then? Fine by her? This is what people are supposed to be like? Fucking whoop-de-doo.
Huh. Huh. Yeah, actually, I think it made her a little nostalgic.
Yes. In fact, I think she thought it was a little funny.
Funny. Oh, good goddamn psycho whore. Oh, fucking righty then. I guess it's good then. That fucking...
Please try to control yourself in the presence of visitors, Titus.
This is just perfect. Just fucking perfect. Any thoughts on this, lawman?
Well, I don't know. We'll find out, won't we?
Women are crazy. Irrational. That's what you're thinking, right? Also, your fists are itching for a bump.
A Coke? But yeah, women are crazy. Absolutely. But yeah, maybe she isn't who you thought she was.
Nah. I know her. She's just a girl. In over her head.
Yeah, she's not some helpless girl. She handled the mercenary well enough.
Handled him? She got into some stupid shit with that guy. Shit we had to take care of.
Yes, we heard all about it, and the fact still stands. You were more disturbed by the tape than her.
I think this is personal for you. I think you have feelings for her.
Yeah, they're all queers. Can't bump, hard fist, or anything.
That's not what he said. He said, pfft. Glad explodes with indignation. Everyone's got feelings for each other. Yeah, everyone's got feelings for each other. What are you going on about?
It's all right, Glenn. I just thought, I thought anyone would come around if they heard that shit. Apparently, I was wrong.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
You wanted her to see the man for what he was. Now that you know, you might want to lay off this topic, or else you might antagonize him.
I just got too worked up. Big man lost his shit. It's cool now.
Yeah, well, yeah, be straight with me, Titus. I'll think, we'll wrap it up just to be safe. And what really happened?
I already told you. We fucking hanged him.
There's less gusto in his voice now. His men, too, are growing increasingly silent.
Come on, Titus. We know you didn't hang him. He was shot. I know you're tired. So am I. Why don't you just...
You know what? I am tired. I'm tired of you and the whore upstairs. Next time you see her, tell her Titus said, "Fuck off!"
This is the petulant rage of someone who's at the end of their wits.
That lying, scamming. We're done. This is over. You understand? Your little investigation is over. Yeah.
Thank you for interjecting, Alan. You really know how to add to a conversation. Like, wow. Wow.
What is this quiet funeral shit? What we need is some beers in us. Bartender, 20 beers for the Dock Workers Union.
Why do we make it 40, huh? Why do we make it 100 beers? You're not loud enough.
100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop over here, cafeteria manager.
The window might be closing. The more beers they get in them, the less cooperative they will be.
Yeah, convince. We'll try to do it, even though we'll probably fail. 0 rhetoric? Goddamn. Why is it? Why is it? Ugh. So, okay, so, damn. I thought a lot of +1s. Okay, well, we'll fail it.
Convince Titus he's being manipulated.
Well, goddamn.
You should know by now. Titus Hardy will never falter.
I got it playing 16. Nice. Actually, let me go back up here. That totally worked out in my favor. Holy shit.
But you know someone who might.
One of his boys will.
Fat Angus, the powerful guy. Mr. All Muscle. The time has come. Put him in the pressure cooker. Just remember, it's about more than Glacia. It's about these men and Martinez. Their district. Their responsibility.
Is it just me, or does Glacia, that sounds like a drag queen name. Like, that sounds like the alternate personality that Katya would come up with or some bullshit.
Outside, in the midday sun, ruins. The pavements are cracked and the benches peeling. Newspapers blow in the wind.
That's it then. Case closed. We're going home, Kim.
Huh? He'll get it. Go on.
Write it down, Kim. In Martinez, they just kill you because they don't like you.
Got it. Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
Huh. And why was it? I don't think they like killing. It could have been he was a foreigner. This place is kind of racist. It's the shit. What did it say up here? It's what something about Glacia. Yeah, it's more. It's about more than Glacia. It's about. Yeah, it's about these men and Martinez, their district, and their responsibility. Because they work for the wrong people.
Goddamn right. This is Union Town. You work for the company, we will kill you.
Oh. Okay.
Fuck, Dennis. We don't kill you if you work for the company. Half the harbor works for the company.
Work for the wrong company, and they execute you.
Yeah, we'll do that one. Yeah, they just hang you, shoot you, light you on fire. They don't care.
We didn't light him on fire.
Oh, but they did shoot him then.
That's it. That's the weak one. You flushed him out. Now go in for the...
kill.
Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
Okay.
He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do.
Look at Kim first.
The lieutenant has put down his notebook. His hand is resting on his holster. He gives you an imperceptible nod. What? What does that mean? Go for it. The lieutenant has his eyes set on the fat guy. Push Angus. We're almost there.
Yeah. Talk to Angus. Or what? You're gonna kill me like you killed him for no fucking reason?
We didn't kill him. We didn't even hang him. He was dead when...
Goddamn, Angus. Get on a treadmill, motherfucker. Goddamn.
Shut up, Angus.
He was dead before you hanged him?
Fatty! Say one more thing to the cops and I'll...
Dennis, stand down, or I'll beat your head in.
Cool.
Theo, take your hand off the belt. This isn't 31. I've got this under control.
You wheezy motherfucker.
Angie, where's your goddamn inhaler?
Angie?
You sound like you're dying.
I left it home. I can't get it. I'm too fucked. I'm sorry.
Why are you so fucking fat, Angus? Now it's all
Bitch.
pointless. Because of you. You wasted my time. I told you, Titus. I told you just give her up.
Lizzie, your help is no longer needed here. Go tell Everard.
Fine. I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
Okay, we'll see her again.
What just happened between these two? You're in. He's all yours. Questions.
So you didn't kill him. He was already dead.
He nods.
You hanged the corpse to cover up the real cause of death. The bullet in his head.
Another nod.
Why?
Because the girls asked us to. They were in some shit.
Did she kill him?
Cop, I have no idea. The girl says she didn't.
He doesn't think she did. Or at least he hopes she didn't.
What happened Sunday night?
Classier came down. She seemed really out of it. Drugged up, even more than usual.
Okay.
Bug-eyed and gurning, you know? Not in a fun way.
Well,
It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. She was scared. I knew someone had died.
how did you know?
I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before. It's the politician in the motel room with the dead hooker scenario. Only in reverse.
What? It's the normal person on the street with a live hooker?
Good analogy, boss.
You don't get to talk yet, Shanky.
Yeah.
You're still on the bench. You keep taking it easy too, Angus.
That's okay with the fat man, still wheezing there. He couldn't speak if he wanted to.
And what happened then?
We went upstairs. Sure as day the Mert was dead. There was a bullet hole through the window. Fucking dirty sheets and bottles everywhere. Tibbs patched the window. And the corpse. We hanged.
Who's Tibbs? The authority?
Nah, he's my brother. He's in the window replacement business.
Right now, he's grateful he hasn't gotten his brother into this mess.
If Classy didn't kill him, why the cover-up?
You may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own.
I didn't notice anything. What kind of shit are we talking about?
The can't show up on police radar kind. There are people after her. From the old world. Where she came from.
These people, who are they?
They're powerful. Connected to the moral intern. She's clearly afraid for her life. Says if she showed up in your systems, she'd be ghosted away.
And why would you help someone like that? By taking on a murder?
Why would I? I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a Martinez thing.
So, who killed the Merc then? Any leads?
Not yet. Just some ideas. She says the shot came from outside, behind the window somewhere. So that's a clue.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking someone's past caught up with them. Either hers or his.
Hers, you mean?
I mean the people after Clausia. Maybe the shot missed. Maybe it was meant for her.
I like that. Been thinking the same thing myself.
And you had any ideas about his past too?
My dude. One of those mercenary buddies of his could have done it. They got guns. Training. Years of bad blood, probably. Or it could have been someone else from Crenell. Tell you what I'd do. Check out the coast for vantage points. Maybe consult with a ballistics buddy of mine. That's what I'd do. If I wasn't too busy doing this clown dance with you.
He's calm now. threw all that turmoil away and became himself again.
Whose idea was it to hang him anyway? Hers?
In a manner of speaking.
What do you mean?
We had help from another girl. It was her idea to hang him, and I liked it for political reasons. It sent a good message.
It's her, isn't it? The drug trafficker, the missing Eighth Hardy.
Fella, you think too much. He's off all right. You're gonna hurt your head.
A little too far there, but you're definitely right.
That woman is just affiliated with the Hardy Boys. You don't know her, anyway.
You're going to stonewall me if I ask more about her, aren't you?
Glad you understand that.
Thanks for this, Titus. I'll go talk to her for the last time.
You do that. Hey, cop. Before you go.
Suddenly, the wind picks up outside. You hear it rattling the large windows in their frames. It carries newspapers, circles the whirling in rags in a warm column.
She, Clausia, came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. This is where you wash up when there's nowhere left to go. The Union takes you in. Now, she refused that protection. But
still, after all this headache.
Yeah, but you would still prefer if we didn't take her away?
That's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just be a couple of ruins and some cargo containers.
We'll take that into account.
Huh. Yeah, I guess we gotta talk to her again. Unless by this time she's like decided to jump off the fucking building. Which wouldn't surprise me. I mean, maybe it kind of would. There. Yeah, I should equip that plastic bag. I do need the money. I do have shit I could sell, though. Yeah, I don't want to sell that yet. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to drink that. That'll work. Classy.
It's always good to see you.
Something in her demeanor has changed. She's tired, consigned to her fate, to being here with you and what's to come.
The Hardy Boys told us what really happened.
I understand.
Just like that. No resistance. Her shoulders are slouched, her feet long and straight.
Yeah. Chill, I'm the cool cop, remember?
I'm sorry for wasting your time. I should have known that you'd find out.
Why did you waste our time then?
Because of the Hardys. I couldn't just dispense with them. They were only trying to help me.
Yeah.
Out of the shit I'd gotten into.
Man, that's not a good enough reason.
You're right. There's more.
More?
You answer to the coalition government, and by extension, the moral intern.
Briefly glancing over her shoulder to the sea, as she's done time and time again, with the cold oceanic expanse lies, and behind it, another world.
Yeah, what's the RCM's involvement with the moral intern got to do with this?
You share a database with them. You send people to their courts.
What's going on? What do you do?
Just business. But bad business for some people in the moral intern. If I show up in your records, officer, they will find me. They will...
What happens if they do?
They will kill me, sir. If you file my name, take me in for questioning, enter me into the moral intern mill, well, then I'm fucked. For nothing. This murder didn't have anything to do with me.
What happened here the night he died?
We were there. Together. In bed, I mean.
Tell me exactly what happened.
Okay. He was in a kneeling position. He had just entered me. I was on my back, looking at him. I heard the window behind me shatter, and I turned to look. There was a hole in the glass.
Oh, fuck. So, wait, he was just fucking her. And he gets shot. Wow, okay.
I turned back to him. His eyes were looking through me, and his mouth was open. Dumb. I could see. I could...
A great pain moves through her, a dark and indefinite wave. She continues in spite of it.
I knew he was dead. Before he fell down on top of me.
You were right. He did enjoy the moment of his death.
And the occult vision was right. He was enjoying the moment of his death.
I don't... How did you know that?
Bitch, I'm psychic.
He just had a hunch. Detectives have those sometimes.
Then what happened?
He was heavy. I pushed him off and he fell to the floor. There. He only had his boots on. I bit the pillow, not to scream, then ran downstairs. I waited for the second shot to come. For me. I thought there would be one. It never came.
That's a motherfucker. That's a motherfucker. Or like Samuel L. Jackson would say, that's a motherfucker.
Yeah, it was a real motherfucker. Ow.
She throws it away and immediately proceeds to make another one.
Can we get that one?
What time was this? When did it happen? It would help us if you could be as precise as possible.
11:30 to 12:15. I don't know the exact time. Around midnight.
It's a good 45-minute window then.
It's okay. Were you inebriated?
No shit.
Not as much as usual. He'd done a line, plus other things. I was drinking.
Wait. Titus said she was gurning her jaw off, much more than usual.
Yeah, Titus said you looked pretty high.
Oh, yeah. I did one of his lines, just to clear my head.
Good thinking. Clear your head. You should clear your head. Get into his mindset.
Did you hear or see the shooter in the course of this?
No.
What did you do then?
Nothing. I was trapped. I was stuck in my room downstairs. I got some clothes on and crawled back up, through the blinds. Blood was coming from his mouth. Not a lot. Just a little. He was still on the floor, slouched. I couldn't be there with him anymore, so I ran down and out of my room, into the hallway, down the stairs. I knew there would be people there.
Run, woman. Run past them and out into the streets where it's dark and people move. To the lorries at the intersection. As far as you can.
Say nothing.
She pulls on the cigarette, looking up at the sky. Her hair ripples in the breeze as she stands there, silent.
Yeah, what happened after you ran downstairs?
Sylvie was tending the bar. A lot of people were there. The Hardys were at the table in front of the stage. I think the Union box was full. Ruby was there too. They were having such a good time.
Ruby?
I sat down and they all welcomed
Ruby?
me. I didn't even have to say anything. Ruby knew something was wrong.
Is that the drug dealer we're looking for?
Ruby?
Before we continue, who is Ruby?
Ruby. You know, the leader.
The leader? Of what?
The drug ring?
The Hardy Boys.
I thought Hardy was the leader of the Hardy Boys.
Well, nominally, yes. Ruby's the one they go to when things happen, like things they need taken care of. She's the organizer.
Would you say she is the 8th Hardy Boy?
Why not?
Does she also party with Ruby, however?
Better not to.
What are you trying to be? Tactful? She wouldn't mind. Go on then.
Okay, let's go on. Then what?
Well, Ruby said let's talk upstairs. I showed her the room. I've known these people since December. They know my situation, but I can't leave a paper trail. Ruby was the first one I told. She said she'd take care of this. It's what she does, you know, take care of things. I helped her get the body to the bathroom. We used a belt to pull him up under the shower, to keep him upright.
To produce lividity, matching a hanging?
Yes.
We completely missed the tampering. Looks like you got there in time. What was this, 20 minutes after death?
Oops.
About 20, yes. Ruby explained it would make the blood... You know what he does.
Then what did you do?
Ruby went outside to talk to Titus and the boys. I was just looking at Lely in the bathroom. I had to put his clothes back on. His armor, too. It was tough, but I've seen him take it off and put it on many times. It took Ruby maybe half an hour to come back with Titus. I'd gotten him ready by then. They carried him out. I knew what they were going to do. Make it look like a hanging. Ruby said they would.
What did you do while they were hanging him?
Ruby said to wait here. She also said I wouldn't see her for a while. That we should lay low or something. So I did.
This Ruby, where is this Ruby now?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since.
We will need to take this question to the Hardy Boys.
Again? Jesus. Okay, what did you do to have these people after you?
It's not nice, but it's not illegal. Not here in Ravishol. Or even in Oranje.
What exactly did you do?
Industrial espionage. I joined a business collective with the intention of betraying them. I did my job well enough to be asked to do it again. With a bigger company. The kind you really, really don't fuck with. I took their ledgers. 2 decades worth of accounting.
I need the names of the companies involved and who hired you.
The job was Lewes-Duin County Savings Bank. They sound small, but they're part of the Lewes-Scott conglomerate. That was the second job. The first was some printer company. You wouldn't know them.
Okay.
But she really destroyed them. She still feels it.
As to who hired me for the job, I don't know. But they're after me too. Along with Lewes-Scott and their friends in the MI. Once you're done in the competitive intelligence circuit, you don't have allies. You're radioactive.
Yeah, that's a lot of shit you gotten yourself into.
It is. Many people lost their jobs. Not just C-suite. Ordinary people. What I did to get to accounting, a lot of people got hurt. But that's just more of my shit you shouldn't have to deal with. You're solving a murder.
That can wait. Look into her eyes. There's more.
What did you do?
One of them killed themselves because of me.
That's not easy to deal with.
How do you deal with anything? It's all just... How do you do it?
I don't either.
There you have it. The way of the warrior.
When it happened, did you hear a gunshot?
When he was shot? I may have. I don't know. I couldn't hear anything over the glass exploding.
Could the people after you have killed him?
That's the first thing that went through my head when I heard the glass break.
There's a joke in there. First thing that went through his head was the bullet. And?
I thought they'd found me. They've killed him to punish me. All last week, I've tried not to talk to anyone or be seen with anyone so they wouldn't be hurt. I've come to understand, however, this is paranoia. What happened didn't have anything to do with me.
But maybe it did? Or no, either way, something to consider.
We can't go after loose cap. Not yet. There are other, saner leads.
I don't ask you to, Lieutenant. If there's one thing I know, it's that you'll get nothing from there.
Why did you call the police if you're hiding?
Because I'm an idiot.
Which is an indicator of truth.
I don't think so. Why did you do it?
You have to understand, the people around here, no one was making the call, and he kept rotting. And then they picked his clothes off, and that little fucker threw stones at him.
Her jaw is clenched. Her throat moves. It takes all her strength not to cave in and sob. Once. Just one time.
I know that.
He kept throwing stones at him for 3 days. I could hear the thud. Thud. So I called you. I hope with all my heart it's not the last thing I do in Ravishol.
When was the window changed? Point to it.
Last week. Angus and Titus's brother, I think he's called Tibbs, took care of it.
Did you kill Laylee?
What? Why would I put myself through this insanity? Get myself cornered like this?
Yeah.
He wouldn't have died if it weren't for me. I know that. But I would never hurt him.
Rage? Who knows the dark currents where lovers go? All kinds of crazy things happen when drugs are involved. Sweet, sweet drugs. It could have been a desire murder. Maybe an act of jealousy. Now, you guys suddenly have theories pouring out, when they're obviously just stabs in the dark.
Downstairs, people have this crazy idea that you killed him.
I'm sad to hear that. They must have said it in some fit of frustration or under pressure. They couldn't have meant it. I've talked to them after it happened. No one has implicated me.
She's getting scared now. Of you. The downstairs people. All of it.
Who among us, having been in love, can say that they haven't thought about it?
What? Fucking themselves over for no reason? This is not what happened, officer.
Drugs were an integral part of your relationship. Perhaps they contributed to its end?
What does that mean?
Do drugs make you aggressive?
No. People don't take drugs to kill each other. They take them to feel okay with each other. I thought you Ravishol people would be more enlightened on this. I'm sorry, officer. I'm under some stress here.
Okay, I'd like you to answer some other questions, miss.
Like what?
I think we're done here for now.
She nods, silently. She doesn't even smoke. Just picks up the cold coffee and holds it in her hands. He's thinking, are we done here? Or maybe you should take her to the station for safekeeping. She lied to you, and she's a flight risk.
And we'll try it. 3%, nothing gonna
But
happen.
we are awake, sire. She has been forthcoming with sordid details women usually conceal. Most shocking details of the sexual kind. We are a bulwark, unbreached. Get a hold of yourself just once, will you? Try to look past the sexually lax morals and do some police work. So you say, but give us one example of deceit. Just one example.
Nah, I can't. Yeah.
Gosh, she's so young, isn't she? She would look spectacular in a starring role. Be careful not to look too long into her soon-to-be famous face, lest it make you look like an indecisive suitor. It looks like this one's not waking up. You'll have to do it without pushing her further. At least for now.
Nah.
As you look back, you think, so love did do him in, after all.
I was right.
If it weren't for her, he would not have been there. The shot would not have connected with his soft palate.
Yeah, it looks like love did him in after all.
She's silent, holding on to her coffee mug. No vapor rises from it. It's cold. Remember this silence. The lady is dangerous. People suffer around her.
Yeah. I'd like to think he didn't love me. Or that it was chemically induced and not real.
Why?
Easier that way.
Was it real?
I don't know.
Real as anything.
Yeah. I do feel bad for her. But, okay, now we gotta know who actually shot him. Like, goddamn. So much shit. Yeah. I got 3. Got plenty of spaces to do some shit. Anti-object. I'll do that one. Why not? I didn't really put much points into this. Put 1 in there just to see what happens. Okay, now we go back and talk to Titus. It's all disco down there. Nice.
It's you again. What is it?
Okay, I talked to Khaleesi, or to Khaleesi, and now I need to talk to Ruby.
Why?
Hmm. You could go. Yeah, I'll do this one because I think she might be in the drug trade thing too. And she's suspecting another case I'm investigating, a drug smuggling.
Sounds like you want to push this steaming pile of shit on anyone.
Settle.
And now you pet Ruby. Well, not on my watch, you. Ruby's one of us. You're not gonna throw her under your moral intern steamroller. Fuck that shit.
And fuck you too, moral fa-
Okay, then.
Ruby is missing. If you hide from the police in a murder investigation, you become a suspect. You know how it works, guys.
That's nothing. That's just legalese. You don't even have a sound theory. I don't want to be rude, but we're trying to get some R&R here. Think you could fuck off now?
I think we'll keep sticking around, Titus. You'll be surprised at how quickly a theory presents itself if you keep looking.
That really wouldn't help. Yeah, we'll try it. Fail.
Nothing is happening.
Yeah.
The pieces are there, but they remain unconnected.
No, we can do this.
Sorry, you're not coming up with anything. Again, the pieces are there. She could have done it. Somehow. Something else. Walla walla bing bang. It's just not coming together.
Why am I such an idiot?
No one knows.
Okay. Squint your eyes harder.
Still nothing. But that's okay. This doesn't have to turn into some kind of meltdown. You're just a cop, taking your time to present a theory. Right. Puzzle Face shouldn't be the cool guy when he fails. I was supposed to be that. Shush. I'm just more level-headed than you. That's my thing. Let's look at this as a learning experience. What are the components you need to implicate Ruby?
Yeah, I just want to hear the components of the theory.
Smart move. The components are access to the roof, weapon, and motive. Here is what you can do to make it easier. Come on, guys. Reporting for duty. A thorough search of this Union box may help unearth something incriminating. Pin it on her. She's been here, right? Hey, did someone say something already? No? Yes? Who cares? Upstairs in Clausia's bedroom, the window the bullet came through. Analyze that. You could crack Clausia's last defenses. Maybe she'll tell you something helpful. It's that simple.
Unless we have more business, we should.
Yeah, we'll get going. Hey, welcome back, sweet. Hope you enjoyed doing what you did. Okay, we'll go back up there and we'll look at the window. I don't know if it's gonna help, but well, that sucks. Oh, sorry you had to do it then. God. But oh well, you can try to relax a little bit, I guess.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo. A vague sense of disappointment fills you. The glass shimmers as if taunting you with its secrets. You get the feeling this room would tell you something crucial if you only knew how to listen.
Well, good. I hope you do. Okay, tell me again, Kim, what are we looking for here? Ballistics?
I'm not exactly sure either, to be honest. My imagination has a way of failing me. It's a weakness.
Huh. Well, visual calculus? How well would that help? It wouldn't. Fuck it, hell. Yeah, I can't be smart here. I don't think I have clothes that'll help. Well, that's a 1. But that's it. Eh. Not worth it. Yeah. I'll need to... I think I'll go back to the pawn shop and get rid of some shit. Talk to that one dude down there. I should be able to. Well, let's see. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen now, is it? Alright, let's get out of there. Yeah. That would be weird. I guess. Okay, this motherfucker.
Everything's still cool here, officer?
I guess not. Huh. Actually, let's go back in here. I could sell some shit.
Hello again. How can I help you? Sure. Let me have a look.
Yeah, I'd like to sell my clothes.
I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment. And especially that tie. It swallows photons around it. I have no need for necrotic objects.
Your mother is a necrotic object! I'm fun! Look at me sparking in the light of the projector!
Okay. I have a fascinating photo of a corpse here.
Oh, no. I don't like those kinds of objects. No sale.
What do you know about the tattoo? Or do you know what the tattoos mean?
Aphotic paths, counter-radiance networks, anti-magnetism. It's darkness. That's all I know. Sell me something lighter. Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Huh. Nah.
Another time, perhaps.
I can do that? Well, let me put on some clothing better for this. My pants. My gloves. My main thing. That'll work.
Hello again. How can I help you?
Yeah, well, I've been trying to make the best out of, or make the most out of it. Because even though they've just released a couple more Yakuza games, there's going to be 2 more released soon. Still want to enjoy them. So, I'm taking my time with them this time. Yeah, it's really high. And if you ask them, when is he on?
Feeling warm and enthralled by the movement of light, while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard. He's probably on Parolidon. It's tough to come by on the street.
Perilodon? What is that?
A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow.
Yeah, sir, could you take off your sunglasses? I'd like to check your eyes.
Why on earth? These are prescription.
Yeah.
I can't
Well.
really see without them.
Well, it'll be long enough. I'm gonna drag it out as much as I can.
There's a note of indignation in his voice. Interesting. Those triangle patches on his vest, you have a feeling they mean something, like they're similar to the halogen rectangle on your jacket.
Yeah, say, what's with the triangles on your vest?
I was with the emergency relief brigade. You know, after the People's Pile disaster. Had to take Perilodon for radiation sickness. That's what you were hinting at just now, wasn't it?
He's taken it for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
The People's Pile, what's that?
A bad idea. Some poor leftist built a particle decay generator in hopes of bringing affordable electricity to underserved communities. It malfunctioned. Radioactive waste everywhere. Probably some of it in you too.
Ooh. Tell me more about this emergency relief brigade you were part of.
We were an all-volunteer force, self-organized. Tried to help the fire brigades contain the spill.
Oh, but you couldn't.
Tough son of a gun, this one. Respect.
Yeah, I literally have like nothing good to eat right now, so I'm literally just gonna eat hamburger buns. The sweet Hawaiian kind, specifically.
I lived by the river since I was a small boy.
You know.
The Esperance. Didn't have the art to let it all go to shit without trying to do something to help out.
Poverty gaming.
There wasn't much the volunteer force could do, however. We wasted years in the river mud. Years getting sick.
What you do? I mean, I need to go to the fucking store. That's what I need to do. I'm just lazy. Like, I haven't really felt like doing much lately. I mean, obviously. But, yeah, I just need to go to the store. I'm just too lazy to fucking do it. So it may have been tough, radioactive cleanup.
There's a reason why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever happened. And why no one has tried to repair or replace the pile.
Oh, alright, back in the pile, everyone.
So much disappointment. An early death. Cancer mostly. And we knew all that was coming, even as we were cleaning up as best we could.
Whose fault was it that the generator failed?
No one's. Everyone's.
So much bitterness.
A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor, hoping for the best. What do you think is going to happen?
Oh, it's going to be fun times for all. That's what. How'd you end up running a pawn shop?
The cleanup happened 15 years ago. I was young then. Later, my second aunt died. Left me this shack and all the assorted junk in it.
Well, yeah, good. It should be on Xbox. They make more money that way.
So I came to Martinez. People told me don't go there. It's a shithole. I said, people, we just had a nuclear pile meltdown. I'm gonna get as far away from Forburg as I can. Still in the same city, but...
Well, thank you for telling me.
I like the theory more than the story. Outward movement, not vortices.
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
Yeah, I don't want his drugs. Oh yeah, not all of them, but they should be. Doesn't make sense. I mean, hell, they all have Xbox controls on Steam. At least when I pirate them this way. Why the fuck wouldn't they? They should. I mean, It just makes sense. Okay. Well, hopefully one day those get on there. They should. They deserve to be. Yeah. Holy shit. Well, hey, thank you, the Genio. Thank you for dropping in. I do appreciate it. But yeah, hopefully you have a good day, dude. Thanks for watching as long as you have. Sorry it took me a second to get to you, but I appreciate it though. You have a good day at work. Sucks you gotta go to work though. But thank you. I do appreciate it. Ooh, the empathy. That kinda does it for me. There we go. I'll just wear that. Oh. Yeah, unfortunately. But it's one you should play. It's a really good franchise. At least I think it is so far. Alright. We should probably just go over here. Well. It depends on what you mean by hardest. Just because they block all the fucking time in 3, I don't think that makes it hard. They just like to block. Huh. No entry. Okay. Huh. Alrighty. Well. We'll find out how much easier they are when I get to them, I guess. I guess, yeah. Ah, breaker box, okay. Huh. Who puts money in a breaker box? Kinda dumb. Oh, well, there's a car. Yeah. Okay. Oh, money.
A banged-up motor carriage lies half submerged in the icy water, slowly sinking into the Insulindian Ocean. Only the cabin top, rear wheels, and the engine remain visible. It must be cold and lonely down there, in the icy water.
Now, this is where the tracks on the plaza were leading to.
It appears to be so.
Well, let's investigate.
I agree. We should definitely investigate.
You get a sudden sinking feeling. Stomach acid comes up as you look at the motor carriage in the deep, dark, cold water.
Is that mine? Run your hand over it.
The motor carriage is properly stuck in the ice. Getting it out would require a team of specialists.
What is the make of this MC? Can I see a logo?
The logo is too deep in the murky water. You can't make it out, but you do see a monkfish float by.
Huh. How long has it been here?
The ice hasn't closed around the vehicle yet. My guess is it's been here since last Saturday or Sunday.
Well. Looks like Jacob Iry's journey came to an abrupt end here.
Your mocking turn finds no response, but the motion of the waves.
Yes. Crazy recklessness.
Yes. Crazy recklessness. I'd say it has been here since last Saturday or Sunday.
Really, you own those, but wait, you haven't played them? Yeah. Well, I guess I do the same thing, so I guess I can't really talk shit.
Let's wait for the low tide and see what's inside.
How long will it take for the low tide to come in?
I don't know. An hour or two, tops?
Sit in the swing and wait for the tide to recede? What? Why?
As you sit down in the old, rusty playground, the world around you becomes very silent. Nothing but the sound of seagulls high above in the sky, echoing like distant laughter. Ice cracks around the blue motor carriage in the sea.
Yeah, we'll fail this one.
Spit flies from your mouth to your moustache, your chest, the ground before you. No sound, though.
Raining heavily here, Chief. Mind keeping it down a bit?
The lieutenant must think it's rather funny. He smiles and quickly turns away.
Keep blowing.
That's right. Just keep at it. It will come to you.
With his lips puckered, the lieutenant lets out a beautiful, melodic trill that puts even the insulindic thrush to shame. You hear the sound echo on the large body of water. Clouds race across the spring sky, and suddenly you just feel better about everything. The clouds pass in the sky, and the shadow of the swing moves like the hour hand on a timepiece. 30 minutes have passed.
Why? That sounds racist. Would you rather sit on an anthill for an hour or stand in a river of leeches?
Well, historically, leeches have been used to prevent and even cure many ailments.
Clouds on the horizon grow darker, and the shadow of the swing set keeps climbing. You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass.
Yeah, if you had to side with either the strikers or the shipping company, who would you choose?
Luckily, I am already a member of an independent organization, and therefore do not have to choose between a rock and a hard place.
But if someone put a gun to your head?
Your voice echoes on the water, strange and out of place in the environment. 30 more minutes pass.
Can you make out the marquee now?
Detective, I've been able to make out the mark ever since we arrived. I find it odd that you haven't. It's a Capri, Model 40.
Okay, thank you.
It is a simple and rugged machine, favored by working men, government offices, firefighters, animal control people. You know, those kinds of people.
Is that a number on the side?
Yes, 41. What do you think it stands for?
Yeah, I hate guessing. District something? Precinct? Something municipal?
A precinct, yes. A police precinct. Precinct 41. Your precinct.
Oh, it is my fucking car.
A massive pit opens up in your stomach, and the most terrible feeling comes over you. You feel like you're about to faint and fall off the swing. Your hands get clammy, and the air tastes sour to breathe.
They're not really grind heavy. I've been able to beat them without really grinding.
Oh God, Harry.
Of course, I play them on easy, so...
Harry, what did you do?
I probably got drunk behind the wheel again.
No. Just no. Say no to this, Harry.
Oh my God! It's mine! I drove my car into the sea!
I'm afraid so, yes. It looks like you drove your police motor carriage into the sea after you jumped across the canal.
What the fuck is my problem, Morrow? I can still fix it.
That is very unlikely. All the electrics are toast. That goes for the electromagnetic steering and brake systems as well.
Damn.
You'd be lucky to find one undamaged component in there. In a few months, there will be nothing but rust left of this vehicle. It'll be cheaper to buy a new one.
The muffler looks undamaged. That's it right there, right?
Well, not cheaper. This motor carriage costs 40,000 real. But in the long run, it still makes more sense to buy a new machine than try to refurbish this.
I can't even pay a hostel bill.
Let's face it, this is a substantial loss to your district's budget. I mean, my station only has 4 other vehicles in addition to my kinema.
Oh, wow. Lucky you. How do we get it out?
Detective, we don't. A rescue operation really isn't viable at this point.
So it's just gonna be there like that?
I'm afraid it will have to be there like that for many years. Look at it. Parts of it might be salvageable, but overall, this machine is a write-off.
Maybe I was in pursuit of someone.
Of whom? I don't think so. If anything, you were probably drunk.
Yeah, I agree.
Probably. Tried, definitely.
And they're not gonna take me back after this, are they?
People are more valuable than machines. Training a police officer is even more costly.
People, yes, but not you.
The badge, the gun, and now this.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and doesn't say anything.
Smart man.
There is also a 4th thing you've lost.
What, my dignity?
More precious than the gun, the badge, and the motor carriage combined. Lost forever into the deepest of seas.
Did I lose my wedding ring or something in there? Yeah, well, at least I can see what's in there. Yeah, what's in there now. But yeah, of course, Yakuza 0 is good.
Yes.
Of course.
Let's go take a look.
What kind of question is that? All the Yakuza games are good.
Jamais vu.
Okay.
Realization.
Ah, okay. What even is
Jamais
this?
vu. The opposite of déjà vu. Not already seen, but never seen. Everything that should be familiar appears strange and new, like some half-forgotten day in your childhood. Only now. That's the feeling you've been having. And for who knows how long. You should go and ask Joyce Messier about this. What world are we in? This is a fundamental question. Anti-Object Task Force.
Ah, yeah.
Behold, the Anti-Object Task Force has assembled. God's avenging angel, arrayed against the lower emanations of the Darkened One. Shoe racks, tape recorders, motor carriages, and doors. So many doors. You're not just pounding it all to pieces. You're reforging the universe. From the anvil of the heavens to the worms below. Indulge in it. Be bold. Have an impact on the shape of creation. Out of the furnace of your rage. A new reality. Also, you should trash your room again.
Cool. That works, I guess. For every orb clicked? Huh. Ugly duckly. Keep that. Okay. Wait, what's that? Huh. Ooh, footprints in the snow. Okay. Ah, there's my badge and a jacket. Ooh. Huh. Hmm. Yeah, that one's better.
A police badge on which you see the photo of a man. You. Some seaweed is stuck to the back.
I found my badge.
At least something good came out of all this.
Encased between two durable plastic sheets is a bluish card with lines of information.
I
and a
hope it
watermark
is.
in the shape of the street grid of Revachol West.
Hopefully it's just as hard, just as good.
You see a photo, a name, a rank, a document number, the date of issue, and, in the lower right corner, your precinct. The man keeps winking at you with his green-grey eyes. The photo is old, no doubt about that. Good choice. A newer photo would look different.
How old?
8, maybe 10 years.
Ooh.
The guy in the picture is rather good-looking. He's got a nice haircut and is distinctly lacking in massive sideburns.
And he's winking? Why?
What do you think? His face is already contorted by the expression, although it looks less grotesque on him than it does on you now. It looks better on him because he isn't in as much pain while producing it as you are now. Although there's already a hint of that pain, certainly. Don't be fooled. The bad times have already begun. The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information on it, and a shining watermark.
Harrier. That's long for Harry. So you are Harry. Evrard was half right. Probably not a lot of people know your full name. Whoever told him you're Harry Dubois didn't.
Yeah, what kind of... yeah, whatever. Yeah, Harrier Dubois it is then.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Harrier Dubois.
He's not going to call you Harrier. He'll keep calling you officer when he's angry with you, and detective when he's not. The badge in your hands shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of...
Lieutenant W. Freighter.
What is that?
The lieutenant is a rank above sergeant and below captain. It's the highest rank in the RCM that still does field work. I am a lieutenant.
And that?
The title of Yefreitor is added to your rank when you decline a promotion to a higher rank. In your case, captain. You have declined twice, thus you're double Yefreitor.
Declined?
There are many reasons one would do this. The rank above you in your precinct's décomptage might be taken, or sometimes promoted officers do not want to replace their superiors, out of respect. And sometimes they just prefer the type of police work available to their current rank. In your case, lieutenant.
Heavy-duty case-solving machine.
What's a décomptage?
Décomptage is the hierarchical system employed by the Revachol citizens' militia. It means counting down to twos. The lowest rank is junior officer, usually teenagers. Then there are the patrol officers, then sergeants, lieutenants, then a captain. That's basically it, except for a few kinks.
What kinks?
Kinks like satellite officers and the additional freighter rank I already explained.
Oh.
The long and short of it is, you're his superior.
Ah. Okay, wait, satellite officers?
You are given the title of satellite officer if your partner is quickly promoted through the ranks and you rise with him. You don't seem to be a satellite.
Well, fuck you. So you've been putting up with all my bullshit because I'm your superior?
No, I've been putting up with you because despite an unconventional approach, you are doing good police work. It matters more than driving your motor carriage into the sea. And now we've even found your badge.
He trusts you, for now. Try not to spoil it. Such a small yet precious thing. Expensive paper caught between thick plastic, like a fly in amber. It reads.
That's just the serial number. Revachol, Jamrock, Precinct 41, with some numbers thrown in there for good measure.
Oh, some seaweed in there too. Alright, let me put that back on the bong.
4 months ago. I'm guessing that's when you were promoted to the rank of Lieutenant W. Freighter. A new badge usually comes with a new rank. You seem to have been doing well then.
The pain in your chest tells you you were working yourself to death to earn that rank. The case created a lot of edge you have to take off. The death march really gets us going. A lot can happen in 4 months, especially in winter. The winters are never easy on you. Of that you are sure.
I remember that time. That was a good time. We had a good work-drink balance going. What happened, man? Pump it up!
Yes, it's the designation of your precinct. 41, like mine says 57. The 57th is mostly industrial harbor. A lot of asphalt. The 41st is...
What?
It's a tough station to work in. You have all of Jamrock to cover. That district should have 3 precincts, but money is what it is.
It's no wonder you are like you are, he thinks.
But then again, it's a legendary district, and a hell of a station too. It must be an honor and a curse to work with people like Price, McCoy, Berdiayeva.
The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light.
Okay, put it away. Alright, cool. Yeah, we just gotta keep on trucking, I guess. And over here. I recently tarred. Okay. Ah, whetstone. Well, wetting stone. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll take it. Why not? Ah, cool. Yeah, we'll just go wherever we feel like. Explore first and then maybe talk to people. Yeah. Just a chair in a room. I don't like it though. Keen of the conscience? What? What even is that one? That could be better. Huh. Yeah, we'll keep it. Okay.
These are some wonderfully regular pants. Not too tight, not too loose, moderate in every sense. You'll blend right in at some pleasant dinner party.
I like regular, normal things.
I know you do. These inter-Isolari pants are like wearing a perfect compromise in your nether regions.
Huh.
No one will call the moral intern on you like this. That's for sure. You're a little more moralist now, buddy. A little more normal, even if you didn't want to be.
Okay. Weird. This game is just so different. I swear. But I'm fucking loving it.
Welcome to the fishing village. Please lean in closer. I have cataracts. Oh, welcome, police officer. We don't cause any trouble around here. And we don't want any trouble either.
We are not here to cause any trouble, madame.
Yeah. Yeah, what he said. We're cops. We don't cause trouble. We're here to... We take care of trouble.
Oh, of course. Last time we saw you around here was 12 years ago. You also came to take care of trouble then. Wish you did. But still, in Martinez, you're considered an ill omen.
Wait, I've been here before?
No, not you personally. I meant the RCM. Some of the men got into a fight. One of them killed another. Locked himself in that woodshed over there. He was brooding, needed some help opening the door. We got it open for him and took him to think about what he'd done in a more secluded place. Somewhere more quiet.
She says it as if he was on some kind of spiritual retreat.
What kind of ill omen are we talking about?
Oh, the usual. Dark tidings. Black hound.
That's you, all right. A black hound licking your own heels.
Well, if I'm considered an ill omen, why hasn't anyone told me that?
Maybe they are afraid.
Why?
Because you're an ill omen. But you're still welcome here. As long as men with guns aren't chasing you. And maybe even then. Because that's the kind of fishing village we've built. I'm sorry there's not a lot of room to park the motor carriage. And not a lot of houses. Or a lot of people. My kids are long gone, searching for treasure. So are others. Ah, look at me ramble on. What brings you to us?
Yeah, where could someone stay around here?
Stay? Most people here are trying to leave. That said, if lodgings is what you're looking for, I've got a free room in the shop.
How much is it?
I won't charge you for it. Take it as a gesture of goodwill from the village to the RCM.
Wait, hold on. You're just giving it to me?
No one is using it, and God knows it's not much anyway. You can stay there.
I'm not sure if it's appropriate for the RCM to accept free accommodations.
Oh, don't. It's your choice. No skin off my teeth.
Wait, why isn't anyone using the room?
My kids grew up and left like they do. The house is long empty now. I live in the small side attachment. It's easier and cheaper to keep warm.
It's not that she misses the kids. They've been gone too long for that. But deep, deep down, the old woman is incurably lonely.
Aye. The room is pretty bare bones, but it's got a bed and roof over it. That's more than some folks have around here.
Yeah, it would help me stay in touch with the proletariat.
You best not be
Why
plotting
not?
another revolution under my roof. We barely got through the last one. But the room, do you want it?
Yeah, you got yourself a tenant.
Don't make an old woman regret opening her house to the police.
Well, if you are not in the hostel in the morning, I'll know where to find you. Here, in a shack.
He's a little relieved you're no longer in that room. Should he? This environment encourages one thing, and one thing only. Drinking.
Yeah, what is in this fishing village?
Just us. It's barely a village anymore. We almost don't exist.
What do you mean?
This is pretty much a non-place. A gap. A blank spot on the map. Just a cluster of nameless shacks on a nameless street.
There has to be something here, tell me.
Over there, you can find more of the same. Shacks and trees growing wild. That's the pox.
Between here and Jamrock, a dusty sea of old trees, all covered in industrial soot. Small houses under them, an overgrown park.
The pox? What's that?
An old military hospital and its surroundings. Or it used to be, during the time of the suzerain.
The old woman shakes her head slowly. She drops the rag into the bucket. It's clean now.
Okay, yeah, after the war, it was turned into a goodwill hospital for shell-shocked veterans and folks looking for some quiet in the old sanatorium gardens.
Now the area is crisscrossed with nameless streets and makeshift cinder block houses. Shacks as far as the eye can see.
What happened to the hospital?
The goodwill ran out. The staff left and the place was shut down. It's long gone by now.
Who else lives in this village?
Well, there's Lillian and her kids. A few new folks live in the house to the east. But they're away right now. And then there's the drums. Not a pretty sight, but there's little we can do about it. Home is home, even for them.
Who? What drunks?
Sooner or later, you'll see for yourself. Don't have to look long to find these guys.
Is there a way to make a little money around here?
Here? For you? No, officer. The only money we have here is some coins the drunks tried hiding from their women and then forgot about.
Alright, there's another topic I'd like to address.
She nods, rinsing another piece of cloth.
What's further down the coast?
Not much. There's the abandoned church, the DeLorean Church of Humanity. It's been there since before my time, even.
Why is it abandoned?
Some things just don't fly, officer. Look around. Who'd go to church here? They built it 300 years ago. Must have been nicer then.
So, they don't hold services there anymore? The Ecclesiastes?
No, they've tried, but things just keep happening. Crime, accidents, other things. The place never stays open. It's a pity. It used to be such a nice church.
She's not telling you all she knows. Keep her talking.
What else is on down coast? What else is on down coast? What?
Before you get to the church, There's some ruin.
That makes no sense.
An apartment complex or some kind of electrical plant. Run-down bunch of houses. Empty.
Anything else of note?
Of note? The old fish market up on the boardwalk. But it's closed.
Well, that's it. There has to be more along the coast.
What? You're one of those real estate people with big plans? If you want a development opportunity, you can check out the abandoned building over at Land's End. Used to be a supply depot, we think, sending goods and ammo across the bay. It's jammed shut though. We tried to get in, see if there was anything to sell or scavenge, but it's impossible. And now you know everything there is to know about this coast.
Now, tell me about yourself. Who exactly are you here?
Me? No one. Just an old washerwoman. Mother called me Isabel, if that's what you're asking. And my married name is Sadie. Now it's your turn, Mr.
Yeah, Lieutenant W. Freighter Harrier Dubois.
Quite a handle you got there. So many titles. One of them double.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do that. Alright, goodbye, I'm off. Kids asleep, okay. What's in here?
The door has seen better days. The layer of paint has started to peel off due to the salt and wind from the sea. Even the lock looks slightly rusted.
Unlock it.
I'll be sleeping in my room in the whirling. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
Oakley dokley. Well, I don't need to go to sleep right now. I can go talk to her back at the whirling.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face. On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror. A straight razor soaks inside the wash basin.
You're shaving the right call.
The water reflects back a vague image of your face. Nose bulbous and red, hair unkempt, wrinkles lining the eyes and forehead. The stash is gigantic. You'll be looking like a pansy without the chops. A fucking pansy.
Yes, fail it.
Like an artist with a brush
cool.
or a master swordsman, you use the small mirror and the straight razor with some soap to remove all that unkempt hair from below the nose line. The sharp blade chips
It works. Holy shit, I look bad.
producing a scratching sound. The surface underneath the beard feels tender. The air brushing against it, chilly.
I hope this was the right decision.
Beneath the damp sprouts a new figure, like you've discarded some bad decisions. It feels as though you've passed through a ritual, emerged from cold water, even.
Yeah, was shaving the right call?
The water reflects back a vague image of your clean-shaven face. Despite the bulbous nose, unkempt hair, and persistent swelling, you look a little younger, maybe. The beardless nature of your cheeks makes the expression seem even more like a terrifying grimace.
Oh, God. I don't know why. That just seems terrible. Okay.
A brisk coastal wind still howls against the window of the shack. Occasionally, the waves crawl in under the foundation, producing a low hum. The room feels muffled, like you pulled your hat over your ears. Outside, it is cold and windy, but you're inside, and it feels safe and warm.
What is this place to you?
Yeah, my forward base for the coastal part of the operation.
Overhead, you hear the forlorn shriek of seagulls. Far below the birds, a wooden boardwalk filled with abandoned stands, tables and benches, echoes from a long-lost time. A middle-aged man stands in a rundown shack on the edge of a fishing village, listening to the heater hum on the wall.
Thank you, Strange Sensation, for a fair assessment of the current situation.
Outside, the howl of the wind has picked up. The waves crash against the stilts again. It's as if you think the thought, but in someone else's voice.
Look under the floorboards.
Eh? I don't get it. Is that supposed to be like an Edgar Allan Poe kind of reference or something? I'm really not getting it. What the fuck? Huh. Okay. I think before talk to her. Yeah, come on. There we go. Okay. Now we'll try to make our way back to her. Kalia, whatever her name is. And then we'll... I don't know, we'll just talk to her. Yeah. Yeah, I don't need that. My fucking logic is so nothing anyway, so who cares?
I was just thinking, what a nice evening it is for taking part in a murder investigation.
Hey, now that Kim isn't here, let's talk about Sunday night.
Ah, yes. The night before I saw you in the hallway and reminded you you're a police officer.
It's one of the first things I remember doing in Elysium.
Wow. Elysium. You don't hear that term often.
She's a glib girl, but she liked the wording.
Did you hear something Sunday night from my room?
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Did I have any visitors?
I can't say. Probably not. Sounded like you were flying solo.
You mentioned loud disco music?
Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestrations prime among them.
Okay.
Oh, we're huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
It mostly just gets hard, doesn't it?
It would appear so. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped and there was a change of pace.
What happened?
A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of that time you were yelling along to it.
Was I singing this?
Yes, there was a church in there. A really small church. Like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that. And also...
What else?
That it doesn't matter anymore, and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a wounded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
Then what happened?
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
Are you sure I wasn't being assaulted?
No, it didn't sound like there was a fight. It sounded like someone was trashing their room. A window was smashed, the tape player probably, the song stopped. And furniture too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
Yeah, please tell me there wasn't anything else.
There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then. Around 4 or 5. And that was it.
Thank you.
No problem, sir.
I don't have one yet? Weird. Okay. Well, that'll work for now. Don't know what I need to do exactly. Aside from maybe just go to sleep, since it's gonna take a little while. Hey, well, what? I really don't know what I need to do. I think maybe I'll go to sleep. Then tomorrow I can talk to Everett.
Can I help you? Another thing. Great. I love those. Yes?
Eh. Okay, whatever, dude. You don't care. Fuck off.
Again, you find yourself looking at that big old window. There's a yellow ribbon tied to one of the branches. Light yellow, faded with time. A tiny splash of color in the blackness of the thicket, hanging from it. A bronze key.
Someone's hid a key in that bush.
Huh?
Hey, yeah, can you let me slide by so I can grab that thing?
I don't know about that.
I'm comfortable here. Don't think any sliding would really help right now.
Sorry, fucko. Looks like you're gonna have to go bush diving. Good fucking luck with that. The Hawthorne's got a bitch of a bite.
I'm gonna enjoy the sight of you in the bushes out there.
With a loud thud, the old man stands up, pushes the window open, grabs the key from the hawthorn branch, and slides it across the table to you. The key is brass. Workshop spare is etched into its bow. The old man closes the window and sits back down in silence.
Come on, man. We were just having some fun. Where's the harm in...
I'm tired of listening to your shit.
Yeah, thank you.
Don't thank me. I don't give two shits about your key.
Does anyone know why the key was hanging outside, right outside the Union box window?
Didn't even know it was there. Boys.
No idea.
Never even seen it. Someone must have hidden it there before this room became our place.
I wonder where the. I wonder what door does it open.
That's an older building. Who knows?
The shrug is disingenuous. He's intrigued, if only for a moment.
Yeah, leave. Okay, that's probably the key to over there. Not that I even need it.
You see a heavy steel door. The key fits the dimple lock. It takes a bit of effort to turn it after all these years. But then, the lock clicks.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I already did this. Okay. I guess that's it for now. All right. We'll go back.
Rust peels off the bent iron posts of the swing. The wind whistles through the skeleton of the small house behind you. There's desolation everywhere.
What happened here?
In this yard, someone thought they could have a summer house on the beach for cheap. It didn't work out. Looks like they abandoned it. A long time ago, someone used to live here, laugh here. Thought it was a good idea to build a swing even. An intense loneliness comes over you. This is a good place for a nice, sad drink. Uncork a velvety bottle of red wine and think about life for a moment. Really philosophize.
Nah. Don't think I will. Ooh. There's free money laying around everywhere. Ooh. Oh, thank God.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reels attached to the apparatus with a thumb. Press the large button marked Commencer, and the tape starts spinning. There's a small delay before the song starts playing. Then the organ starts playing a simple, melancholic tune echoing in the hallway. A lone singing voice joins in, telling you about the tiniest church in Sessongs, surrounded by even tinier yard. You almost feel the seaside mist on your skin. It's mega sad. Within seconds you know, this is the one, the real shit you've been looking for. The one you trust your room to that Claudia told you about. Perform it. A click, then silence for a bit. Then the tape stops spinning.
Yeah, can I sing this for karaoke? I think I could sing this.
Of course you could sing this. You could take sad to a whole new level with this. And you already know the lyrics since you've listened to it a million times.
Yeah.
And the B-side of the tape contains the instrumental version. It's like the world itself is telling you to do it. Only one obstacle stands on your way.
What?
Gart. You have to convince Gart to let you sing karaoke in the whirling. After you've won him over, you can express yourself. Let the pain out. Make everyone understand.
Yeah. Hell yeah, let's go. Let's go sing that karaoke. Okay. This ought to be interesting to see how this goes. Although given how I've usually failed a lot of these speech checks, I'm probably just going to fail this one too. Come on. There we go.
Can I help you?
Gart, I need to sing karaoke now.
No, you don't. It's not happening.
Yeah, this is my way of apologizing for the trouble I've caused. Please let me say I'm sorry.
By causing more trouble, I think we're good.
As part of my quest of self-discovery, help me.
The Whirling's not a charity or a musical therapy clinic. It's a commercial establishment. You're going to scare away the customers.
Yeah, but Johnny Law is about to tear it up sad style.
The Whirling doesn't need more sad style. That's one of the styles it can do without right now.
Why do you even have a PA system if you're not if no one's going to use it?
It's for no one. It's a prop. I'm not letting anyone use it after the great karaoke catastrophe of 44.
What happened in 44?
Okay, yes. It's for
no,
some
fuck.
clients.
Damn it. Okay, yeah, it's not a prop, it's for your clients. I know it's used. Okay, fuck me then. Just fuck me. What? Okay.
Stop yelling.
I'm a real client. I pay my bills and I have the right to use the karaoke machine.
Ha! Well, we don't have any tapes. They all got stolen.
It's alright, I have one of my own with me.
The man in the vest and the violet shirt stares at the tape you've just given him.
Yeah.
He begins to frown. Hard.
Oh, well.
Fine, fine. Climb on that stage and do your thing. Just get out of my hair. I'll plug it in for you. Damn this karaoke machine.
Oh yeah. Time to do the damage.
Hell yeah.
The stage is all set up for your performance. Feels silent. You can hear the pellets creak under your feet.
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
Yeah, put your lips to the microphone to test it.
Immediately, a loud feedback noise startles the room. You feel like an amateur. How are you supposed to hold the mic? Should you just sing into it? Where should you stand?
Look around the room first.
The bar is full and buzzing with chatter. No one is paying you any attention. But still you feel your knees turn to noodles. Okay, now a couple is looking at you. Even worse, you're sweating. They are going to hate you.
Okay, I'm ready. Fail.
The air is thick with anticipation. Someone dims the lights as the music starts. A lump's in your throat suddenly.
How am I gonna fuck this up?
I would often go there to the tiny church there, the smallest church in Sansan. Though it once was larger. How the real may rest there. Down through the mist there. Towards the Seven Sisters.
They didn't even say anything.
Towards those pale cliffs there. I would often stay there in the tiny yard there. I have been so glad here, looking forward to the past here. But now you're all alone.
Okay, so he is singing English.
None of this matters.
God damn. Boo.
Do you hear that? It's the most pathetic applause in the world, Harry. Made of pity. No one liked you.
Yeah, I'm up here singing my fucking heart out, and it's not good enough for you fuckers.
You hear, or think you hear, uncomfortable shifting around. A bit of laughter, maybe. No one's saying anything.
I'm gonna unplug the mic now, okay?
Yeah, you don't know what good singing is. This is real singing. I sing about real stuff.
That's it. I'm unplugging it.
Oh, did it though? Okay. Well.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again. Of course, dear. Is there a particular cryptid that you're interested in learning about?
It was the biggest.
I thought we'd agreed on just one cryptid, sweetie.
Yeah, but it's so much more interesting than my real job.
Your work must get quite frustrating. Well, okay, just one or two more. The biggest cryptid is, of course, the Giant of Kokonur. It's huge. The giant lives in the most arid parts of the vast Kokonur Desert in South Samara, casting a strange light across the barren wastes.
How big is it?
No one knows for sure. It is like an awful mountain appearing from below the horizon and expanding to cover almost a third of your field of vision.
Is it dangerous?
The towering luminosity of Kokonur is a bad omen in local folklore. Some say it's a fata morgana, others, fate unimaginable. That's what makes it so peculiar. A species surviving at the very limits of scientific law. The Giant of Kokonur must be the largest animal the planet can support. There are limits, you see, to how large a metabolism an ecosystem can beget. Some say a gravity anomaly below the Kokonur Desert might allow the creature to grow to these gargantuan sizes.
Great. This is great shit. You need more.
Are there any invisible cryptids?
What an interesting question. And the answer is yes, there are.
What's that?
The Koldamamadakwa, or thin whisper of sound. And that's precisely what it seems to be. Self-replicating sound waves, invisible and intangible. It's very afraid of us, which makes it incredibly difficult to track.
Yeah, what evidence is there of this animal being a sound?
Plenty. It's the evidence that led to its discovery. In the 20s, a group of Areopagite ornithologists, that is, scientists who study birds, were trying out a new recording technology for capturing sounds outside the range of human hearing. When playing back recordings they had made in the foothills of the Ea mountain range, they noticed certain anomalies, patterns that seemed random at first, but on closer examination were consistent with the waveforms of songbirds. The scientists soon discovered they could track and even predict what appeared to be feeding, mating, and migration patterns based on sound waves in a strictly delimited range of ultrasonic frequencies, even higher than those of the highest pitched bat calls.
She transforms, when speaking about these strange animals, into a confident woman.
They realized that they had discovered a new species and called it the Koldamamadakwa, after the Paracanassian name for the voice of God, which is said to be very silent.
Go on.
They grew quite obsessed with these little birds. Even though they couldn't see them, they could distinguish among individual birds and even began to name some of them.
Name them?
Sequester, Time, Joscan. Those are but some of the Mamadakwa they followed individually.
What does it sound like?
Like nothing. It's such a high-pitched sound that us humans can't hear it, nor can other animals. It could be ringing right outside your window and you wouldn't even know it. Could be anywhere. Everywhere, even.
But how can an animal be a sound?
Many scientists have asked the same question. Some have claimed that it isn't itself a sound, but a tiny corpuscle that emits sound waves. But there's no evidence to support this theory.
Could it be here, right now?
It could be. As I said, it could be everywhere. And we wouldn't know any better. It could be ringing all the days of our lives and nights.
Maybe it's predatory.
What if it's predatory?
It's not. Don't worry. If it were predatory, we would have found it by the damage it inflicts.
I wouldn't be so sure. What if the damage is also invisible?
Okay, that's kind of dumb. Why is the Mamadakwa so afraid of us?
That is a sad story. A group of university students assisting with the field work in their enthusiasm for the project, and no doubt because they were preoccupied with impressing their professors, nearly drove it to extinction.
Extinction?
They tried to communicate with it and had no other means but sound. So they started sending out sound waves at frequencies they thought might match the Mamadakwas. And what happens when a sound wave meets another sound wave of the same frequency, dear?
Cancels it out.
This lady really should be a teacher. She's really good at the explaining things thing.
Yeah, they cancel each other out.
Exactly. And these tests were performed so recklessly that when they happened upon the right frequency, well, they wiped out most of the population.
Great regret washes over her. A winding cloth.
After that, the corpuscle appears to have migrated elsewhere, There have been recordings of anomalies similar to those spotted in AI, but they've been few and far between. It's impossible to confirm the presence of any stable Coltamama d'Aqua population anywhere.
Interesting. What about...
What about what?
The tiniest cryptid.
Cryobacter catlensis.
Cryobacter calensis?
Yes, a unicellular bacterium that was discovered in one of the northernmost points of Kotla on the Boreal Plateau by renowned geologist Caitlin Mijanou some 70 years ago.
What's so special about it?
The bacterial colony Mijanou found had remained alive while frozen in ice for longer than anyone could reliably estimate. Certainly from before recorded history.
Oh, damn.
Mijanou disappeared shortly after injecting herself with the bacteria she had brought back to study, no doubt in hopes of prolonging her own life.
Wait, you mean there's an immortal geologist wandering the world?
Yes, and she's quite mad, too. After she treated herself with the bacteria, she stopped aging, but also became increasingly eccentric and irascible, so that even her oldest friends were forced to pull away. We can assume that she has been living somewhere in the wilderness for decades now, all alone except for the Cryobacter catlensis coursing through her bloodstream.
What is the most dangerous cryptid?
The gnome of Jeroma.
That doesn't sound too bad.
Oh, it is. None of his victims survived. Grieving relatives never even found their bodies because the gnome's venom dissolved organic tissue.
What does this cryptid look like?
It was reportedly a small creature with webbed fingers and a protruding forehead and an ungainly little thing. Quite scary to look at. A couple of campers found it when it was already dying. They heard an odd wailing in the woods and followed the sound. They were scared and wrapped it in tarpaulin to suffocate it.
That's stupid. Just break its neck. What the fuck?
It still took the gnome of Jeroma an entire day to die.
Are there any photos of it?
Alas, no. And the first scientist who got his hands on the creature's corpse put it in a jar of formaldehyde, thinking that would detoxify the gnome's venom. Instead, all the venom leaked out of the creature's teeth and into the surrounding liquid, dissolving the creature itself. A poetic end, perhaps, but a real loss for science.
Oh, that sounds so dumb. Man, I just can't get it. I just can't get enough of these cryptids.
I'm glad you like them, but I'm not really one to tell you about all of them. You should ask my husband if you get the chance. He's the real expert.
Okay. Let's get over back to our shack. We'll go to sleep.
Was that? Could it be the Coltamama d'Aqua? No, it's probably just your imagination ringing in your ear.
Is it? Is there a ringing?
There seems to be an extremely high-pitched ring. Ultrasonic. Lena said it was very high-pitched, right? It's like something tickles your ear.
Listen closely first.
There it is again. You're about to rediscover a long-lost species.
Keep listening.
It must be very close. Maybe, just maybe, it will come towards you. What are you doing? You're a police officer, not a pansy ornithologist. The only birds you should be looking for are healthy women of childbearing age.
Huh? Yeah, I'm going to head toward the sound.
Oh no. The sound. It's moving away. Somewhere over there. Go after it. No. Too late. It's gone. There is no ringing anymore. Just the sound of the streets.
Yeah, no, come back, please.
Keep your ears peeled, then. If the species really has migrated to Martinez, you're sure to hear it again.
Huh? Yeah, that's weird. Alright, make my way back downtown, walk real fast, and go to sleep. Crash out on my ass. I'll just take what I can. Okay.
Hi, officer. Anything I can help you with?
I have questions. The first is, what's your name? Or, that depends. Where are we exactly?
A fishing village on the seashore. This place doesn't really have a name. It's sometimes called Elysium.
Why?
The sign on the street leading here is illegible. Has been since they built this place.
Okay, yeah, I have questions. The first is, what's your name?
The name is Lillian. People call me Netpicker. I think I have time for questions. And that was actually the second one.
Ask her about the cool sword. Helps to break the ice.
Nice sword. Does it come with a story?
Unfortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty instead of story. It's to intimidate folks, mostly.
It is imposing.
It's a regular mass-produced sword, like a shovel or an axe. Nothing fancy, just for intimidation.
Why do you need intimidation tactics?
From time to time, people need a lesson in respect. That's just the way it is. Back in the day, I caught the eyes of many men. And believe me, men need a lesson in manners from time to time.
Why don't more women arm themselves if it's so effective?
What makes you think we haven't? The truth is that almost everyone in this life is scared and tired and stupid and too dull for that. That goes for men too. But they put on an act for us. Pretend like everything's good and living in shit doesn't bother them. Like anyone falls for that.
That does not go for real men. It does not go for you. Show her. Show her the wonder.
Yeah, behold.
Not bad.
Do you like it?
Sure. It looks as if you could face down any horror in the world with that same unchanging grin. It's like a shield.
Yeah, can I borrow that sword?
No, I'm afraid not. Tempting to confiscate the blade I use to keep these animals in check. You would put me in an early grave.
She's making a joke. Her voice softens.
So where are all the men now?
Some went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned. Others were more thick-headed. And one of them, I ended up marrying.
Oh wait, if they're so thick-headed...
Guess I enjoyed the way he bled.
If it is, then why the melancholy?
Where's your husband now?
Gone.
Gone where?
To the waves. The sea took him. It was a long time ago.
Yeah. Oh.
He didn't respect the sea. Went out there, drunk like a skunk, and sure enough, one day the boat was found floating empty. The bloated corpse turned up 2 weeks later. Now, before you tell me how sorry you are for my loss, know that it was 4 years ago, and I've moved on. There's only so much mourning you can do for a drunk with sinewy muscles.
She really likes those muscles, though. It's in the way she pronounces sinewy.
Yeah, time really is the best cure for sorrow, isn't it?
Us working folk don't have the luxury to be bedsick with melancholy. I buried him, mourned for an appropriate amount of time, and went on. Life didn't really change that much for me and the kids.
This is neither a touchy nor a very interesting topic for her. She looks like she's ready to go on a date with another, better, drunk. Ask her. Both of you could need some action.
Okay, yeah, I'm looking for something or someone. Maybe you can help me.
Let's see. Who are you looking for?
I'm looking for a missing cryptozoologist.
I don't think I know what these are. Care to elaborate?
People who look for animals mainstream scientists deny exist.
Aha! Like snowmen.
Snowmen? I haven't heard about those.
2 odd guys have been wandering around here, nose in sand, talking nonsense about snowmen and the like.
Wait, the like?
Right. Not only snowmen, also green men, monkey men burning rhinos. You get the picture.
Where'd they go?
I don't really know. Further down the peninsula, I guess. I mean, that's where they were heading. Who else are you looking for besides snowmen? Yeah, I'm not really looking for that anymore. Not much into the middle class ones either. Could do with some landed gentry, but apparently they don't make those anymore.
The husband isn't for me. I'm looking for him for his wife.
I wish I could help you with that, but I haven't seen your working class husband. Maybe I can help you find someone else.
She seems genuinely sorry for not being able to help you.
That's it. I'm not looking for anyone else right now.
Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
What do you do around here?
Like I said, fish mostly. Sail the waves, take care of the kids, pick nets. Right now I'm tarring a little skiff.
Ah, what else?
I sell the fish to people in the Delta to serve at their fancy restaurants. Authentic Insular Indian cuisine.
Is that enough to make a living?
Sometimes I also walk to the beach to see what the sea has given up. The sea is full of surprises.
This is what is called a conversation. You don't have to be guarded right now.
Interesting. What have you found? Or,
Wood, pieces of glass. Every once in a while we see dead bodies. Human, animal, fish, other odd sea creatures. A mine washed ashore once.
Oh.
Bottles, drugs also. Lost cargo in general. Most of the time it's just wood and glass.
Mines. You need mines.
I need to know about these human bodies.
Well, you're barking under the wrong tree then, officer. I have no interest in floaters. Seen enough of them in my life already. Very unattractive bunch.
Yeah, maybe steer clear of the things reminded her of the floater she used to be married to. Just saying.
Okay, yeah, so I take it that's your skiff.
Sure is. The sun, I call her, coated with a fresh layer of tar just yesterday. It'll take some time for it to dry, assuming the sunny days continue.
Sunny days?
Aye. Sunny days. You got a problem with that?
No ma'am, no problem.
Good. It would have been bad news had it turned out it wasn't a sunny day. Bad news for the skiff, bad news for the nets, bad news for the kids.
There's a moment's silence. She looks at the rain streaming down the yellow belly of the boat.
When do you think the boat will be ready?
In time, when the sea turns and the winds settle, she will be ready.
Waves wash the sand. A skiff moves across the mirror-smooth sea, far away from here. A lone passenger, a fast sloop in the distance. White sails.
Yeah, I'll explore a little more. Cool. Okay.
Good to see you, friend. Do I have deals set up for you, buddy boy?
What are you talking about?
So what do you want? I got smokes. They're cheap. Very cheap. I got Pilsner. Great deal. You won't get a better deal on that piss. Spirits I can let go for 300 real. I also have speed. And by speed, I mean amphetamine.
Amphetamine?
Aye, by amphetamine, I mean speed.
I thought you meant speed when you meant amphetamine.
Aye, that's what I said.
Right, got it.
Good, my man. Now what can I offer you?
Quite the business venture you've set up here.
Oh, the system's been good to old Rosemary here, and I'm milking her like a bitch goat in the backyard.
Huh? What do you mean?
You see, friend, man makes his own luck, and I made mine real good. Got my hands on 3 bottles of liquor exquise, sold 2 to the fellows around here, and immediately invested the profit. Bought cigarettes, bought beer, even bought a bit of speed. And look at me now. I got everyone on my hook.
Yeah, you look like you're on your own hook, too.
Of course. It is what it is, you know. What it's always been. People, buddy boy. It's the people.
Why does the bottle of spirits cost 300 real?
See, friend, it's real valuable. Worth every real, if you catch my drift. Got it from a bit of a business venture. You know, it's funny, actually.
What is?
What?
What do you mean, what? What did you think was funny earlier?
This guy.
Conversation might bring a discount, no?
Hey, where'd you get the bottles from?
Oh, this is medicinal spirits. The good stuff. Got it from the doctor's office. I got one of those scientific ampoules a few months ago. Torpedo, they call it. It's supposed to keep a man from taking a drink. Didn't stop me for shit, that's for sure. 5 lemons with half a pack of butter and you're good to go.
That sounds dangerous.
It was. In a week, the goddamn kidneys started giving me all kinds of help. Finally, the missus took me to a private doctor's office. Not a charity, the real thing. Those arseholes charged me £4 to remove the damn thing. But I came out on top after all.
Okay, how?
The idiots left me alone in there. Now, I used to teach high school biology. I know what doctors use to preserve dead thingies. Swipe 3 cans of this blue medicinal stuff from the back room. Threw the snakes out and voila! What's left is this beautiful blue stuff. 98.7% almost pure alcohol.
Oh, God.
2 I already sold to these fine gentlemen here. But this last one is yours for 3 real, if you want it.
Don't say it.
I thought it was 300.
Yeah, you thought right. Don't even try to sneak anything past old Rosemary here. I got all senses locked on you, buddy boy. So what will it be? Aye, that's what I said just now. 300 real. Don't you try to trick me, buddy boy. Now you want it or not? So what do you want then?
His tone is aggressive. You're getting on his bad side now. The alcohol boiling his blood causes the agitation. It burns.
Finally came to your senses, buddy boy. Ain't nobody else gonna give you a price like that. Had to let life squeeze you to get that, huh?
Yeah, let's make a deal.
Sure, friend. People are just so impatient these days. So that'll be 3 real from your pocket to mine. And at this price, you're practically robbing me.
I'll take it.
Just make sure to enjoy that one, friend. In the civilized world, it's a custom to tip the shopkeep, friend. But come back anyway.
Hey, tequila! Good to see you. How's business? How's the whole reality situation treating you? So what's happening?
Yeah, wait, tequila?
Yeah, Tequila Sunset. How are the, high-concept, reality-based adventures proceeding?
Good. These people know your true name. Looks like it has preceded you, Mr. Sunset. More on that later.
Okay, yeah, yeah, not too hot. I'm on a 50-year losing streak.
That's harsh. I'm like 3 or maybe 4 years into mine. Wait, no. Make it 5. Things aren't going super well for Idiot Doom Spiral either. Haven't found those keys yet, haven't won that great piece of ass back. No word from my business buddies.
This guy's your buddy. You feel it immediately. You belong to an organization, a fraternity of drunks.
What do you guys do around here?
We are saving the world.
Please don't go. Don't go.
Okay, we're drinking. We're drinking alcohol. That's what we're doing. I tried to save the world once, a long time ago, with enterprise, creativity, and willpower. But that didn't work out. So now, it's a pirate's life for me.
Yeah, what is a Tequila Sunset? You keep saying it.
It's you. You're Tequila Sunset.
How do you know this?
We've met before. Don't you remember?
Maybe?
Maybe. You look like you want to know how Tequila Sunset came to be. You look like you want to hear the tale.
Tequila Sunset. Something ominous there.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Let me take a sip to moisten up my cords. Tequila Sunset rolled into Martinez last Friday. And by Tequila Sunset, I mean you. The man, the myth.
Oh, wait, did we meet on Friday?
Hey, let's not jump ahead of ourselves. This is your story. Stop interrupting. You got here on Friday to solve a case, hoping to be the early bird who gets the worm. And by the worm, I mean the buzz. Because as far as I know, all you did was get pissed drunk. Word on the street is you went around the local hostel telling people that you're a police officer, and that it would be really fucked up if you shot yourself in the head right in front of them. That's pretty high concept, if you ask me.
Oh yeah, that's totally your style.
Yeah, not the first time this has come up.
Hey man, I'm not judging. This life's a valley of woes. Some of the highest concept people in history have killed themselves and been drunks. Either way, it was a late Saturday night when we, the Union of Moribund Alcoholics, got our drink on. Nothing remarkable about this. We get our drink on 24/7. Makes everything warm and glowy. I trust you know the feeling. One moment we hear the sound of a motor carriage revving up somewhere on the plaza, followed by a series of dings and bangs. Naturally, loud noises pique the interest of anybody owning a pair of ears. That's just the reality we're in.
Naturally.
Anyway, there was a brief silence. A gasp of silence, if you will. Followed by a real commotion. We heard the carriage careening towards the coast at top speed. Sounded like someone jumped the canal. We grabbed our brewskis and rushed to the jetty. Never underestimate the speed of an alcoholic. What we saw was a sight to behold. A beat-up police carriage containing you. Right there on the beach. You revved the engine and screamed at the top of your lungs, "The time hath come!"
Yeah, it sounds like me.
So, naturally, being the curious cat I am, I asked what time hath come. To which you replied, "The time hath come for Tequila Sunset, the end of all things."
Yeah, saying nothing.
After which, your reality contracted. You jammed the pedal, plowed right off the jetty, and through the ice.
Your hands cramped on the steering levers.
We ran towards the ice, whilst you crawled your way out, miraculously unhurt, covered in seaweed and shit, like some kind of sea monster. When we finally got there, you were sitting on the beach crying. You said that your badge and uniform were in the car. It was too late to get in there, though. The carriage had sunk too deep. Recognizing a brother in need, we offered our condolences and invited you to party with us, which you naturally agreed to. We asked about the whole Tequila Sunset thing, and you told us it was your name now and insisted that we all call you that from then on.
No, my real name is Harry.
No, that's just what your mother called you. Your real name is Tequila Sunset. Just embrace it, brother.
How long do we party for?
Hours. It was an all-night drink-a-thon. Then, at some point, I think it was Sunday morning, you got belligerent and wanted to talk about Revacholian women. How they're beautiful and also whores and so on. How one of them fucked you real bad. After a short while, you crossed the event horizon, looked sullen, got up, and left without saying anything.
Now, are you sure it happened like that?
Trust me, Tequila, it happened. Just ask one of these other witnesses.
Damn cool, Abigail. Damn cool.
See?
Yeah, did I tell you anything specific about the person that fucked me?
You were pretty vague about it, but you kept saying you got fucked real hard, and that we've all been fucked too.
Please, don't open that door.
No one's fucked me. I do the fucking around here.
Yeah, sure you do.
Abigail.
It seemed pretty painful, to be honest with you. If I had to guess, I'd say you're still working through some shit.
Did I mention losing anything else?
Beside your gun and your badge? You said something about your hope or heart or something. To be honest, the details are a little hazy. In retrospect, I guess you lost your motor carriage too? That's a big one.
Did I say anything about my colleagues?
It's more like you were cramping the heads.
Fuck. You told us that there were a bunch of fucking losers whose main interest was cramping your style. Okay.
No specifics, though. It was more about you that night. You were the star of the show.
Did I say anything about the case?
Yeah, you said it was no biggie and that you'd solve it in no time. And that you didn't need anyone to do it. You're doing it solo now.
Did we talk about politics?
Yeah, you kept talking about how the coal mine owners were fucking us all over, just like that woman fucked you. I didn't agree with you, by the way. The spectral hand of the market makes sure everyone gets exactly what they deserve.
Did you get a read on what kind of cop I was?
You kept apologizing for being such a bad cop, and for the damage you inflicted on everyone around you. You also kept pausing to knock the heel of your hand against your temples, saying, "Stupid, stupid, stupid."
I don't need to hear anymore.
It's a hard thing for a man to confront his past. That's why I avoid mine at all costs.
Yeah, you seem like you're characterized by your storytelling ability. You want to tell me another one sometime?
Whoop-de-doo. So now I'm a fucking storyteller. Right. Why not? Better than a beach bum.
Yes. I want to tell me how you became idiot doom spiral.
It depends, really. Are you willing to help me out?
The gleam in his eyes and the slouch in his posture is so incredibly familiar.
What do you need?
Booze. Did you already forget our party? The thing I relayed to you earlier. So, have you got anything for good old idiot doom spiral? A bottle for a story. Seems fair to me.
Yeah.
Classy.
Hey, Spiral Boy, you gonna share that?
Don't call Abigail!
Shut up, guys. I'm telling a story here. Something happened to you. Something happened to me, too. My actual name is George. But around here, you already know. I was once a reasonably high net worth individual. A founder/junior partner at a high concept creative services agency. When my story begins, I had just landed a major contract with an insurance firm. I used the profits from my agency to finance what I called a cultural incubator. Abstract value generation, value per person, high concept stuff. I developed the paradigm, worked within the paradigm, but the burden of leadership weighed heavily on me. So I went jogging every so often to keep myself sane.
Wait, how many people did you have working for you?
22 full-time employees. An all-star team. A potentially historical set of individuals. Worrying about them often kept me up well into the morning hours.
Did the jogging help?
It did. With my trusty Sansarique tracksuit, I felt like I could conquer the world. But now dreams are worn thin, much like my tracksuit. One day I left on my evening run. As you may know, it's impossible to clear your head when you're distracted by the sound of keys jangling in your pockets. So I removed the key ring and put the keys for the front gate and the apartment into different pockets to stop the jangling, you see? At least, that was the plan. I was halfway done with my usual lap when it started to rain. The reality situation became very wet, very quickly.
Go on.
I made my way back home and discovered that I didn't have the key to the front gate. I'd mixed it up with the key to the letterbox, which was useless. Naturally, the situation required me to climb over the gate, which I did. There was no climbing down because I slipped and landed on my ass.
Ouch.
Ouch indeed. Reality was looking rather grim just then. Me lying on my ass in a mud pit in the middle of a heavy shower. But when life knocked me down, I always got up. So I made my way across the yard. Standing in front of my apartment door, fumbling with my pockets, I realized that I'd also forgotten my apartment key.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
I wish I were, Tequila. I wish I were. Instead of my apartment key, I'd taken the key to the office.
Okay, so what happened next?
I rang my neighbor's buzzers. It was late, and most of them didn't even answer. Those who did assumed I was trying to sell them something and hung up before I could even explain the situation. People are naturally wary of ad men, you see. One moment someone chats you up, 5 minutes later you've bought a box of edible lingerie and a strap-on. I don't begrudge them, especially since I was known to be one of the best.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Just then,
Not a
I
good crown.
experienced a moment of clarity. I still had the key to my office. I could wait out the storm there. But when I reached my office, I remembered that I'd asked one of my producers to change the locks that day. And since I hired only the best, he'd already done it, and I couldn't get in. Anyway, long story short, life spiraled out of control. I haven't gotten into my apartment for years, and my girlfriend left me because she didn't want to date a homeless man. The company, well, you see where I'm going with this. So, now you've heard my tragic tale. What do you think? Like nothing you've ever heard, huh?
Well, on the bright side, you got one hell of a story.
Yeah. Maybe I've exaggerated certain parts over the years. When you tell a story too often, it begins to take on a life of its own. But what matters is that it's true to my subjective experience. Anyway, that was all the story one bottle gets you. Almost empty, this one.
Why do you keep losing all your stuff?
Good fucking question, Tequila. If I knew the answer, you think I'd be hanging out on a beach in this formerly premium but now extremely dirty two-piece lycra tracksuit? I used to own my reality situation. My business buddies and I had our own creative services agency. I had a nice apartment, an even nicer piece of ass. But somehow it all got away from me. Now I can't hang on to anything. Just last week I stole this nice new jacket, but then I lost it too. The only things I haven't lost are these two drunks.
You of all people should empathize with this. Perhaps this lost jacket is something you could help with?
Yeah, what is this about a lost jacket?
Tequila, it's a verifiable tragedy. It was practically brand new. Sure, it didn't really go with my lycra threads, but it did itch a lot less. Say, you're a detective, right? Maybe you can help old Doom Spiral out. Solve the case of the missing jacket. What do you say, Tequila?
Okay, sure. Where'd you lose it?
If I knew where I lost it, don't you think I'd have it? I mean, maybe I was up by the boardwalk, or walking along the beach, or checking out the abandoned fish market.
That's a lot of places.
Somewhere north of here, that's for sure. You could ask around, see if anyone's seen it.
What was the name of your agency?
My agency, man. The Boom Boom Room. Our concept was combining high art with the lowest forms of marketing. The color red, breasts, and oil painting. I convinced my partners to reinvest some of our profits in an even more high-concept cultural incubator called Thin Air. The artists were happy, the clients were happy. I was financing a group of poets in East Revachol who were developing a new universal poetic language. But then it all went to shit.
Yeah, that's a concept. I have no idea what it means.
I know. It was fucking awesome. Until I went on a jog, unleashing a cascade of doom that washed it all away.
What's up with the tracksuits?
What? You've never seen 100% Lycra before? Go on, feel that primo material.
You really shouldn't touch it.
Touch it.
Pretty nice, huh? This might be one of the last of its kind. Should probably be in a museum, honestly.
Good God. It's nearly impossible to describe how dirty this texture is. It's like rubbing two jellyfish skins together. You feel about 15% less human for having touched it. And then there's the smell. But you don't even want to think about that.
Wow, you're lucky. He never lets me feel it.
That's because your paws are fucking filthy, Rosie. We're right next to the bay. You could wash them anytime.
What about the other drunks?
My fellow members of the Union of Moribund Alcoholics? They're exactly what they look like.
Hey, tequila! You want to buy some speed?
Shut the fuck up, Rosemary. He's a cop, remember?
I thought he was a cool cop.
Don't call Abigail.
And this is Abs. So yeah, that's basically us. We drink together.
Let me ask you something else.
I'm all ears, tequila. What's it about? I'll let my hand address the situation. Maybe you've heard. I used to be a very successful businessman. I've signed more than a few lease forms or whatever the fuck they were. Anyone's got a pen, the pro's gonna do it. All right. Hey, Abs.
Don't you? You call Abigail.
I need you to sign this document right here. It's important.
Don't call her.
Don't call Abigail. Great job, Abs. Nailed it.
Yeah.
Don't know if I've mentioned it, but I used to be a businessman. And as a businessman, I'm going to keep the pen. For my trouble.
Asshole.
Hey, guys. We're heroes.
About fucking time, man. I've done my duty.
Don't call Abigail.
Anything else this merry band of adventurers can do for you? Or do you need to go and mail that serious-looking document of yours? I think I saw a mailbox near the plaza.
Few more questions first.
Okay, what's on your mind?
Yeah.
You too, Tequila.
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint.
Where's it coming from?
From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. They squint at lights, and they solve shit.
Yeah, actually, now that I've heard superstar and law official in the same sentence, they sound weird together.
What are you, deaf? They're perfect, like rock star politician and drug addict teacher. Embrace the superstardom you've worked so hard to establish. Yeah, you have. You're a big dick cop, Dick Mullen. Salem Rocky Bayi, badass on the edge disco cop. Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera, lights.
Action.
With a sudden flash, the world freezes around you, and you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution, a black silhouette against a rasterized orange world. It's on.
Weird. But okay. Hmm. Hmm.
You sit on the wind-worn wooden planks.
Nah, not yet. Now where all do I have access to? Oh. Okay.
The remaining windows rattle from a strong gust of wind. They're covered in a thick layer of grime. They must have been like this for 40 years. Dripping water falls from a high place. All you can see is the shadow of a collapsing staircase. You see a once bright mural towering above you. The signage has peeled off over the years, but you can still make out Feld Electrical R&D.
Cool.
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. You could use it to call someone, unless you're out of change. You hear the tone. The machine is inoperable.
A random number? Okay.
Calling. Still calling. This feels wrong. Should you be doing this? End of tone. Someone.
No, this is not Pierre.
Do you have any news about Pierre?
Who is Pierre?
He's my sister's grandson. He used to visit me as a lad. Fine young man. But who are you then? A salesman of some sort? Modern goods are rubbish, and I can't afford them anyhow. It's a shame what you did to our country.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm not a salesman. I was just calling a random number, and you somehow ran with it.
This is because we are bred to be leaders. I can hear the common or mixed background from your voice. I just so wanted it to be Pierre. Have a pleasant evening, prankster.
Disconnect tone.
Okay, that's enough. That works.
Someone has left an unidentifiable article of clothing on this railing. It smells really bad. It's streaked with dried seagull shit and tangled with pieces of seaweed. A dangling arm suggests that there might be a jacket beneath the crust of filth. Much as the thought of touching it causes you to cringe, this could be the jacket the idiot in the colorful tracksuit was looking for.
Probably. We'll see. Huh. Good.
There's some tear, an empty cigarette package, and a crumpled kebab wrapper in the trash bin. 2 empty bottles of Tallulah vodka and a can of black potent porter. Whoever tossed it here was a heavy smoker. The brand name reads Red Astra. You see traces of mayonnaise and ketchup on it, as well as a tomato wedge. The wrapper reads Shish Kebab Revachol. A man lies on the boardwalk, his limbs bent and neck turned at an unnatural angle. Right next to him is an empty bottle of spirits. In his cramped hand, a chewing gum wrapper. Half of his body has slipped between the cracked boardwalk, starting with the right leg. The fall has left him broken, contorted like a sad puppet. Another dead body. This is your job. Steel yourself. Calm now. Carefully. Just another day. Just another dead body. Breathe. The man has fallen through a crack in the boardwalk and hit his head against the metal bench. Coagulated blood covers his black hair. One of his feet is still dangling through the hole. You have to be quite inebriated to fall that bad. Well over a liter of pure ethanol. 3 bottles of wine, or 1.5 of spirits. His expression is dull, like the sea behind him. Drops of water shining on his moustache. His eyes, empty and wide, look frightening in their frozen gaze. He was confused when he died. Confused and alone, most likely. overcome with the awful surprise of it all. The man has
No,
fallen
God damn it.
through a crack in the boardwalk and hit his head against the metal bench. Correct, you have to be quiet. His expression is he was confused when he died. He was just about to head home. The first step back home proved to be his last. He's wearing mud-caked boots, beige trousers, and an old brown leather jacket with a bright blue lining. There are traces of kebab sauce on his chest. A cool leather jacket with a bolt of blue? Oh no, this sounds terribly familiar. You find some sunflower seeds and a rain-soaked library card folded into two. His jacket feels sodden and heavy under your hand. There's some dried blood on the metal bench, right where the corpse's head rests. The floorboards are rotten and slippery wet around the hole. An empty bottle lies nearby. A chewing gum wrapper is clutched in his fist. A dried chunk of blood covers the hair at the back of his head. An open wound. It's sticky and cold to your touch. This is where he came out of himself, drop by drop, when he was unconscious. It took 3, maybe 4 minutes. They screech under your feet ominously. It's hard to say whether the dead man's weight was the cause of the boardwalk to break. It definitely looks fragile. A .75 liter Tallulah vodka with its cap missing. There's hardly anything left inside. It's mid-market spirits with a slight touch of menthol. The man meant to enjoy himself, have a good time. Grabowski spearmint chewing gum. Green leaves on the cover. The man's mouth is half agape from the terror of the fall. The blackness of death. Stench. You think you see white chewing gum too. The entire boardwalk creaks in the wind as you take a step back. First, you need to talk with the lieutenant, then report back to the station. This is too complicated to handle on your own.
Okay. We'll do that next time we get on this.
Tequila sunset.
Yeah, found your jacket.
Ah, tequila. I knew you'd come through. That's fucking great, man. Let me see. What? This isn't my jacket. My jacket was beautiful. This is fucking filthy. What am I supposed to do with this?
Yeah, well, what did you expect? You left it outside for weeks.
I'm not taking a disgusting pile of hobo rags. I may be in an irrecoverably decaying orbit, but I've still got standards. Either bring it back the way it was before, or find a dumpster to burn it in.
Underneath the accumulated filth, the jacket itself appears to be stain resistant. Maybe it just needs a good scrubbing.
Yeah, maybe. I guess, actually, we'll find out the next time we get here. I'm starting to get a little tired, so I think I am just going to call it there. I'm going to switch to that. And then I'm going to quick save again real quick. But alright. Then I think that's where I'm just going to call tonight. I'm getting tired, so yeah, I guess I'll just end this. So yeah, thank you everybody for being here. I do appreciate it. I hope everybody who's watching was able to get some sort of entertainment out of this. But as for tonight, we are done. tomorrow we'll be back with more Metal Gear Solid 3. But now we're done. So, thank you all for being here. I hope you all have a good morning, afternoon, good evening, good night. Whatever you're going to have. And I guess until next time, when we pick up Metal Gear Solid 3 and do whatever we have to do, I will see you all then. And I hope until then, y'all manage to stay golden.